Oh man. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's the Real Ones Gaming Podcast. Once again.
Hey
What is this
y'all.
week?
Keep it hype and keep it entertaining.
Word. It's
Dance.
August 14th. That's your dance.
Yeah, just keep it hot, keep it entertaining. Hey, Real Ones Podcast. Yeah, that's the I'm gonna do that. That's my auntie dance. Do that on TikTok. The latest trending music.
She was like, Little Bow Wow's still popular, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Even I know. I know the answer to that one.
Little Bow Wow. You just don't know.
The way you feel so that was my joint. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you walked through my mind like all the time.
See, look at that. See? Y'all be trying to play on Bow Wow name, but that man had his bangers.
He had bangers. He did. He was out here in these streets.
I guess.
You ain't fresh as time he is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I never liked Bow Wow.
So you was a Romeo fan. Oh.
Nah,
why?
Exactly. I eliminated that real quick.
But why though?
I wasn't into like that. I don't want to call it rap because I don't think it's rap, but whatever that was back then.
You almost choked out.
Why you say you didn't call what they was doing rap?
I don't know what was
rap. Nickelodeon beef they had, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It was low key Nickelodeon beef. I'm gonna say y'all put these little boys, these young black kings against each other. What? Even down to the chain, because you remember Romeo had the Bugs Bunny chain, and Bow Wow had the Mickey Mouse chain, and they was like they had to compare everything, like even to their braids, with each other, and I never understood that.
Pitting two black men against each other, young black kings.
Yeah.
Man, they're fine. Like
they probably friends behind the scenes. That was just for play.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, look, man. So I'm
good.
I'm gonna call your mama ugly, and then you come back, and then say your daddy, and then we're gonna go back and forth like you know how they be doing.
Man,
hopefully they got together.
That was pop music. That was. I put them in the same thing as Hannah Montana. They was all in the same era together.
Wow.
Hannah Montana.
You know what? I see what you're trying to say, but I'm gonna give them their flowers just because.
Not the Kid Bop.
That's what it was. It was Kid Bop.
I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna give them their flowers because they did, move mountains and such.
They moved hills. I wouldn't say they moved mountains.
In the industry for their age, they did do some good stuff. I mean,
moved in hills.
I'm giving them their flowers. They deserve their flowers. They did some good stuff. It's the busy. I'm gonna give them their flowers. They did good. They all right. Now Romeo, he got investments on top of investments on top of investments.
I mean, so y'all can have rap. I'm over here flipping houses.
Making money. Buku, okay.
With that ICDC money.
Yep.
The Everest University.
I wonder did I don't know. I might have to do some research to see if they have their own production company because it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. Or they did. I'm sorry if they had their own production company.
Or No Limit, Master P and them.
Yeah, didn't they come up with a couple movies?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I think they said that was like Cat Williams' first movie was a No Limit Productions.
Oh,
probably so.
They came up with all the hood movies.
This would be Pinky's. I'm about to say this would be Pinky's area. I'm not good with movies and celebrity news.
I'm trying to remember that. I think it's called I Got the Hookup. I think
that's what it is. I got the hookup.
Yeah. That was one of their movies. I know it's another one, but I can't remember the name of it. But that is the most or the more popular movie from New Limit. I Got the Hookup. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
They had Snoop Dogg in there, Ice Cube, Anthony Boswell, Anthony Johnson, Gretchen Palmer.
It's all the movies that you can get at your local barbershop for like $5 a
Yeah,
CD.
John
You wild.
Witherspoon.
You real wild. I don't know. I want to say this came in theaters. I want to say, yeah, it was in theaters.
If you buy 2 essential oils, you get a movie for free.
Shut up, Green.
I
Shut
got
up.
the hookup.
You know, buy
I'm
a
not
pack
doing
of
this
socks for them kids for for start of school, and you get a free movie with it. You know, good deals. Good deals.
Good deals.
Good deals. You know.
You know, I'm not. I'm not dealing with your shenanigans on this good
Hey.
Sunday morning.
People keep saying support your local black business. Go to the barbershop and support that young black man coming in there with the essential oils, the socks, the what was the other things? The
pies.
incense.
They used to have little pies too.
I haven't seen somebody sell bean pies in a minute.
Yeah, COVID stopped all that.
Sure.
You want these bean pies? I made these last month, bruh. I'm just trying to get rid of them.
I made these last month, bro. I'm
trying
trying to get rid of them.
I vacuum sealed them though, bruh, so they should be
Right,
good.
so they still good. They fresh. Like I just made
Put them in the freezer. Put them in the freezer.
freezer burning shit all over on the crust part. Cause you know how you freeze something and you unthaw and you freeze it again and it has like the
Don't
to the point where you can taste the chemical freeze in it. Like, yo.
Like I taste ice. I taste ice plastic.
Right.
I didn't even know ice has a flavor, but this is it.
This is it. And it ain't it.
Yo, they had a little hustler at the Autocon. Well, I wouldn't say little. He was like an old dude in I don't know where he got the shopping cart from. They had a shopping cart with like a good 7 or 8 cases of water just going up and down the line. He knew exactly what it be.
He knew what time it was. He already knew. Y'all about to be out here waiting.
Oh, so
And
he was
it's
trying to
3
hustle
hours.
water.
Yep.
Get your water. $1. Bottle water.
I can't even be mad at it.
Can't be mad at it.
Now I used the bottle already, but the water is from the the little canal up the road. I just don't worry
Make sure
about
it's real tight.
Don't worry about the little aftertaste, but you know what I'm saying. I'm helping you out.
Right. So you stay alive.
I know he made a grip though.
The boy's drinking.
He was in that line for 3 hours outside during the heat wave.
Drinking straight water fountain water.
Mm-hmm.
The Detroit Public School System water fountain. Good memories.
Why is there a scotch tape on my bottle? It's sealed.
Right. It's sealed for your protection.
If seal is broken.
Right.
The weird part is, I'm a big dude, so I'm sitting in line sweating with a mask on too. And he looks at me. He wants to say so bad, "You want a bottle of water, my brother, for $1?" But he looked at me and I had this look like I'm black. I already know the deal, dog. Don't.
Yeah, dog. I know that's not really like Ozarka. Like I know it's not. They got the label on them. Mm-hmm. I know that's not Dasani, dog. Stop.
That's not Fuji. That's Fuha. I know the difference. So, but it's cool. But who gives us the best deals? Amazon, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Ooh.
So for this glorious month of August, the start of when you're supposed to shop for all your Halloween goods, we have
I'm ready.
Prime Gaming for the month of August. It's StarCraft Remastered, Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders, Beast of Maravilla Island to replace Monkey Island.
Bruh.
Recompile.
That's what I was like. We always got to have some sort of island.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Scrooge Bringer. And last but not least, Family Mysteries, Poisonous Promises.
That sounds fire.
Sounds, we all got little poisonous promises in our family. So, it's good.
Sound fire.
Pinky, what about Xbox free games?
Well, friends, you have Calico, and that's up until August 31st. Next, you have Scrooge Bringer, and that's not available until August 16th, up until September 15th. Next, you have Saints Row 2, and you have today and tomorrow because it ends tomorrow. So make sure you go ahead and grab that one. And last but not least, Monaco, what's yours is mine. Sounds like a marriage. That starts August 16th and it's up until the 31st. So go ahead and get those freebies, y'all. Mm-hmm.
Was yours was mine.
Yeah.
It was mine is ours.
Sounds like what I said before I put a ski mask on and went into Target for my PS5.
With your black Air Force Ones. That's how you know what time it is.
I'm tired of seeing little Johnny walk out with a PS5 every day.
You know, trying to do tickets. I got a ticket. Why he keep getting tickets?
No, I got a ticket.
Snatch it right up out of his phone.
All right, Zig. What about PlayStation?
PlayStation. We got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Little Nightmares. Because I think Pinky says she's gonna be playing that a little later too. So Little Nightmares. Bandai Namco. You know, Yakuza.
I think she said it was her favorite game.
She should. I mean, she should play it. I don't know why she's so scared. You know, I didn't take Pinky to be somebody that's scared.
I didn't either, but you know.
I mean, but
I ain't scared.
You know, I mean, I don't know, Green. I ain't think Pinky could be the type to be scared. You know, I'm just saying.
I learn new things about my friends every day. So,
it's the peer pressure for me. It's the peer pressure.
I mean, personally,
I will play it, but I'm saving it for September content.
Hey, clip it. Hey, y'all, clip.
Yes. Clip. Bridge, we need a clip. Don't let that be a poisonous promise.
Man the battle station.
Exclam clip.
Right.
Clip.
Can I do it from here? Hold on.
You probably can.
We gotta.
Oh, it's Twitch. It's not Facebook. That's why.
What's that?
Unless they change something.
Oh,
Bruce says she got it.
Okay.
No, not here. No, that's Facebook.
Facebook.
Wait, hold on.
Say that again.
You.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't mind me.
For record keeping purposes.
Yeah, for record keeping purposes. Don't mind me. I'm just just testing my camera out right quick.
Right.
Just,
you know.
But now
purposes.
That's what we got for PlayStation. And then going into Epic Games, it's Cook Serve Delicious, which is available until the 18th. And then after that, we got a Rumbleverse Boomboxer content pack, but it's an Epic. So, you know, I don't think that stuff is transferable over or how that stuff works with it being cross-platform. So I'm assuming you log in with whatever Rumbleverse account you have, and then that way you.
Oh, you know what? It might, Zig.
So it might be. You might just grab it on Epic, and then that way you. I don't know, but I don't know how that will work. So
yeah.
So I'm saying is just grab it on the Epic, see if you can get it on your main platform. You know, if y'all play on PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah.
Is it just like one outfit?
They haven't really stated what it is. Let me see. It just says it's like some sort of content pack.
Oh, okay, never mind. Because I know PlayStation has like a free outfit that they gave for Rumbleverse.
PlayStation does this for Apex as well. They'll give like PlayStation Plus like skins and stuff like that. It's all good, Bridge.
I see the boxer pack. Yeah. Yep, I see it right here.
Are they explaining like what?
Let's see. It says this bundle includes the exclusive Boomboxer set. Excuse me, exclusive title card, background and border, and a 120-minute gameplay fame booster.
Oh,
but it doesn't say like if it's
Oh, here you go. Yeah, this pack includes a headset, gloves, tank tops. So it looks like it's like cosmetic gear. So like you about to go into a boxing ring. So headset, gloves, the tank top, the trunks, the shoes, a title card, and then fame. I don't know what a fame booster is. I don't know what that is.
It's like the XP boost.
Mm-hmm.
Like so for 120 minutes, they give you I guess a ×2 boost or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the same thing that PlayStation. Well, I don't think PlayStation get the famous booster, but they do get the boxing shorts, the unitard, the boxing gloves, and shoes.
Okay.
But if
you have PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, because it looks like for the Boomboxer pack, it's only for PC because it just says platform and then they got the Windows. So that's for PC. For this one that's online here.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I want it.
So just
grab it.
I might just say just grab it on here and see if it translates to your account. If not, hey, you got it on.
You got on your PC.
If you ever play it on PC, you got it on there. Kobeezy says, I hear Cook, Serve, and Delicious is a pretty good series. I haven't played it. The only thing I guess closer I played was Overcooked. I haven't played Cook, Serve, Delicious though, but I went ahead and just added it to the Epic library.
Okay, that's dope.
And then for Steam, I didn't really see any good deals this week. If y'all in chat see any or know of any notable games that's on sale right now, just put it in chat and we'll spread the news, we'll spread the word. But I want to say I think the only thing I remember was THQ had like a publisher sale. So so that's like SpongeBob, Bikini Bottom, Darksiders. I don't know if y'all played Darksiders or any of y'all like the Darksiders.
Yeah, I did. Familiar.
It's kind of like it's in the same, I guess, genre as like God of War, but it's like
okay.
It's like what they call it, not the Four Horsemen.
Each game is a different. No, you're right. It's like the Four Horsemen.
It's the Four Horsemen. Yeah, each one is a different story of the horsemen.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a good series. So you can get the entire franchise of Darksiders on Steam, which would normally cost you $134.96. You can get it for 80% off and get it for $24.95. And it's all DLC included for all 3 games.
Okay.
See, this is one thing we like about Steam. Instead of paying complete full price, you get all 3 plus full DLC, $24. So if anyone's ever thinking about playing it, and you got a gaming laptop, a gaming computer, there you go.
You got it.
I didn't see any others that kind of caught my eye, but I'm sure everybody else could find something that fits their needs. Oh, and also the Star Wars Luke Skywalker saga game is on a weekend deal, 30% off.
Okay.
So it's normally $49.99, but you can get it for $34.99.
I might have to try.
Yep. You just said it, Cobalt. Yep.
That's cool. All right. Well,
So
before
for
we get
Star Wars fans, there you go.
Well, before we get into the stories, let's do some updates. And how was your week so far? Well, how was your past week?
It was okay. It was good. I didn't have a crazy, well, work wise, yes, crazy, but it wasn't bad. My internet stayed on, yay! So that's always good. Let me see. Monday we had Say It Again podcast that went good, and then Tuesday I was a guest on Dead End Gaming ATL, and that went well. Play Knockout City on there.
Talk to some kids.
Yeah, what was that? That was Friday morning. Here in Detroit, the Lloyd H. Dale Boys and Girls Club. I talked to them through Coloring Gaming, and those young kings are amazing. They welcomed me with open arms because I was a little nervous because, especially being a Black woman in gaming, and young boys like, oh, you play that game, oh, you don't know. So they were really really sweethearts. They were sweethearts.
Looking at those photos, they were like really listening to what you were saying. They were like, give us the blueprint.
Yeah. So I think cool. That's the start of a good partnership. Some may come from that. So I'm manifesting it. Yeah, I'm manifesting it. So yeah, I told them if they ever need something, hit me up. Doors is always open for my little nephews. Come on in. And then after that, we had Red Cups and Games, and that went real good. I had my wine. I didn't get too tossed. What
was the fallout of that? Because I didn't, I saw some clips from Green, and what was the fallout of the Red Cups? If
so
you
Green cheated. Green cheated.
What?
As always, Green cheats.
Wow.
No. But yeah, so it was me, KR Bridge, Green SP, Jada, Jordan Williams Gaming, DDS, and Munchkin Doom. We was all there. So we did the ladies versus the men, and then we spliced it up and everything. So Green had an advantage because he had gummies and no.
Oh, his third eye was open.
So his third eye was open.
Dang.
So his powers. Yep. So his powers is unlocked.
Rich was on it too.
Yeah, she was on it too.
Not the snitching. It's the snitching for me.
So
Green, like, wow, y'all just really gonna blow my cover like this.
Green had his third eye open.
Wow.
Dee was drinking ball juice all night. There you go, balls, right? Yeah, I had Morgan David. Rich said she only had Stella, and Munch, I don't know what she had, but more than likely she had that Voodoo Ranger beer because that's what she liked. So, but we had an awesome time. We had a really, really good time. It was funny.
That's funny.
A really, really good time.
You missed one too.
And Jordan, he had apple juice.
Also y'all did Among Us too. Y'all had really full week. That's what I'm saying. You did.
Yeah, we had a full week. Yeah. So Jordan had put together Among Us Thursday evening, and that was so fun. Shout out to Finesse the Gamer, and shout out to what was his name? That was my first time meeting him. Forgive me, place it on my my head and not my heart. But yeah, it was Green, me, and Bridge, Jordan, Finesse, and the young man. I forgot his name, but yeah, we played Among Us, and that was really, really fun. I'm mad that Green called me out. I was never the imposter until the last little piece, and I don't know how I gave myself away, but I said, "Good luck, y'all." Green, here you go, Green. She the imposter. I'm like, what? I was so.
The Lord
I'm like,
placed
yeah,
it on my soul.
I lost, like, automatically when he said it. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm going. I'm out, and I'm a terrible liar. I don't even know why I play Among Us, because I am a terrible liar. I cannot lie. So I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like, I pulled a muscle in my belly from laughing so hard because I couldn't lie. I couldn't. They was like, "Yep, Pinky, you gone," and I'm like, "No."
I can explain.
Right. It's not me.
Look, when you know Pinky's the imposter, number one, she gets real quiet, and then she starts saying stuff that don't make sense. She's like, "I was in the cleaner." Like, why are you always in the cleaner when something happens?
Ice Age.
And then she gets really quiet, and then we were sitting there arguing about who it could be, and Pinky is just quiet. Like, I'm like, so
you a little
Pinky,
too quiet.
I was
You
laughing.
want to defend yourself?
I couldn't defend. I was over here balled up laughing. Like I was trying to hold it in so y'all wouldn't know I was laughing, but it didn't realize to me that I was being quiet and suspicious by holding in my laughter and balled up. So I was just all jacked up. I was all messed up. But yeah, Jordan said that he was going to plan another one for us. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Your presence was surely Miss Ziggy. It was like, yeah, we need to get Ziggy in the cleaners.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do it because I was doing my birthday festivities.
Yeah.
During that, I was like,
birthday.
So everybody was wondering what Ziggy was doing. I was by my boy Ed house. You know what I'm saying? We're just blowing some O's with the cigar.
You look like a boss.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mafia boss.
On the Cohiba.
Cigars.
Right.
Yeah. Cigars. Mm-hmm.
Right. People are like, oh, Ziggy does the funny grass.
Oh yeah. I love me some cigars. I got a whole humidor down here with different brands of cigars and different things like that. So I'll be on my gentleman's grown man shtick. You know, I like me a good cigar and a cup of whiskey. You know what I'm saying? A glass. So that's kind of my thing. So that's what I did yesterday. Hung out with my boy Ed. I don't know if y'all probably seen him when I play Overwatch. Leo gang in the that's what I'm saying. Leo season. Let's go.
Hey, Sharbo. Yeah, Shar, she had a birthday not too long ago. Yep.
I don't know why people be hating on Leos. Just let us have our season.
You know, I don't.
We wait through all these crusty Capricorns and crusty, Aries and Virgos, and we let y'all have y'all season. So when Leo season come, just let us do our thing. You know what I'm saying? Too many of y'all. See,
it is a lot of Leos.
See? Yeah, it is. I'm married to one, so.
You know, it's a lot of Leos because, you know what I'm saying, let's see, that's 8 months. So that's around like the Christmas time, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's parents was like, getting the happy holidays on. You know what I'm saying? So you count that's 8 months, so Leo is popular time,
Yeah. I was my parents' engagement gift. They got engaged in December.
See?
5 months later, hey y'all!
You just count I'm just saying, You can't be mad at a Leo because from the beginning is happy times. Christmas time, cozying up, cuddle season. So but yeah, we had a good time. I was just pretty much chilling. I didn't do any work. I put my phone on do not disturb.
I'm glad you did. Yes.
Because it's actually still on do not disturb. And I was like, this actually is pretty cool.
Right. I'm gonna use this more often.
When I open my phone up, I'm like, oh shit, I got like 40 notifications. But yeah, I did that. Me and Izzy were watching Indigo League Pokemon.
And it's so cute.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we're going through that. We're at Sabrina's gym right now. That's where we're at. The psychic girl.
Yeah.
And they teleported Ash and them to like a dollhouse or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that's the episode where how she liking it. I'm gonna show you how she's liking it. That's how she went to sleep last night.
Oh, look at my friend.
Yeah, she got a Pikachu. She's like, Daddy, can I get a Pikachu? Someone got a Pikachu.
Oh, that's so sweet. She's gonna be a Pokemon master. She's definitely gonna be a Pokemon master.
And we've been playing Let's Go Eevee on the Switch, and she likes that because when to catch a Pokemon, you gotta use the Joy-Cons to like flick them
Pokemon out. Okay.
So it's a little fun for us. So we've been doing that. But yeah, so it was a fun weekend.
All right.
Just some family time hanging out.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
What you do, Green?
What about you, Green?
I mean, I was pretty much kicking it with Pinky all this week, to be honest with you.
There's a lot of y'all did a lot of gaming. It was fun though. It was very fun.
I had my stream Tuesday and Thursday. We did some Dying Light 2, we were waiting for Bridge, but she had to do the prologue, which the prologue for Dying Light 2 is about 3 hours long. So
I don't want y'all talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 anymore.
Even Red Dead Redemption is 3 days of a prologue.
I'm about to say, we can't. That's no comparison.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
I thought I was halfway through the game and it said Red Dead Redemption. I was like, is this the intro? Are you serious?
Look, when we was in Dallas and I was playing and trying to get through, I said, "Sid, you take over." We did.
I did this before. Like, here you go.
I had fun playing it. It just that
it got them right to the end.
Yeah, it took forever.
I'm trying to go back to Red Dead Redemption, but we did play.
It's really a good game.
It's a good game, but
I'll try it again someday.
I got patience, but not Red Dead. Patience. It's different.
Bugs, look, this is what happened. So before I try a new game on the stream, I do kind of go through it to see how I'm going to structure it, right?
Makes sense.
So I pop on Power Rangers. What's the name of that thing? Battle for the Grid.
Okay.
Number one, you got to buy a lot of the stuff.
So it's like Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you buy the stuff, it doesn't change the story or anything for it. It's just
there
for the verses.
Fight, and that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
you just fight.
Okay.
So I was like, am I really about to sit here for 3 hours and just fight? And that's it? Like no story, no rewards, no nothing. And then I looked deeper into the reward system and I was like, yo, there really ain't a lot of rewards. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna play this with people, but I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream. So then me and Bridge had been talking about doing Dying Light 2 for a while. So I text her and I was like, yo, let's do it. So while we're playing Dying Light 2, she's trying to figure out her end. I'm just going through what I have. Pinky's out there, face to the screen, waiting for my downfall. With her finger on the clip it button.
Yes. Because I don't know what he was doing. Maybe I started him, but he was like what was it, a ledge or something he was on?
Yeah.
And like he was trying to, so his character was like moving around, like kind of like trying to figure it out, shuffle. And like he took a step and he just fell straight down. All you see is like tomato sauce everywhere. I was like, yes, clip.
I mean, before I could even realize that I had died, I look over at the chat and it says Miss Pinky clip. I
was like, let me react to what happened first. Bog said it'd be your own friends.
He couldn't even process it yet, and I had already clipped it.
I'm just like, Jesus Christ. So, but we had a good time. I think everybody in the chat had a good time just talking about random stuff that whole night. And then we did Red Cups and Game Friday, which was cool. You know, I had a lot of moments where I was MVP. I was very happy with myself.
Just saying.
I hadn't played it in months. So for me to have MVP that many times, I was like, oh.
His third eye was open and we was all tipsy.
Man,
except for Jordan.
Man was sniping y'all from the other end of the building, curving the ball around the walls.
Yeah. Yes. I'm like, bruh.
Hey, appreciate it, Speak Geek.
All right. Thank you, Speak.
Yeah.
After that, I ended up going to Etsy and looking for some Knockout City jerseys, you know.
Did you find some?
No, I haven't found some, but somebody told me somebody at my guitar lessons, I was telling him about it, and he was like, oh, I know the perfect person. So I got their card somewhere.
Oh, somebody that could make a shirt for you?
Nice. So more networking and just wherever I go, it's just networking. So I'm gonna do that. And then what else happened? Got a guitar lesson. He was telling me that acoustic guitar is hard to learn to play. However, you probably need an electric guitar. All right, let me say that real quick.
So electric, so acoustic is harder than electric, is what?
So acoustic is he's saying acoustic is harder to play than electric.
Why is that?
Right. Wow.
I guess it's because the size of the guitar and the hand is a little bit harder because the neck of it is thicker. So he was like, just get an electric guitar, it's skinnier and it's easier to reach.
Trying to play your frets or whatever is harder or something.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool,
sense.
not a problem.
Yeah. Because it's more wood and stuff, so it's heavier, and like you said, the arm is thicker. Yeah. Yeah.
And every time I play the acoustic guitar, I think of Jeff Jarrett. I'm just like, one day I'm gonna smash it over somebody's head.
Smack it over somebody's head. This is a weapon.
Like, I just want to try it.
Oh man.
I went and got me a new electric guitar. So
Bridge at the KO City. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Like I said, I was like, Pinky, this was your game until Green messed up everything.
He messed up everything. He opened his third eye. He opened his third eye and went off.
Look, Pinky gave me an opportunity for me to shine, and I just took the opportunity. She always tells me, hey, Green, when life gives you an opportunity, you gotta take it. So I took it. I said, you know what? I will not be denied.
So Pinky,
you will know who I be.
So how do you feel with Green coming into your territory, your game, and doing that to y'all like that? And then he's bragging about it. How does it make you feel? He's like, I ain't played this game in months. And I can't
No. Pinky brought me into that world. And I thank her for that, because I wasn't a Knockout City person, but I probably play it a lot more now.
Pinky like,
yeah.
I see why Pinky's a part. She talked me into playing Knockout City.
Almost tossed my controller at your pain.
Thank you,
I was like,
Green, as soon as he get here to Detroit, I'm gonna take you in the hood and we're gonna play Knockout City with the friendly neighborhood folks down the street that look like this.
I'm just gonna stay in my car and say, hey, Pink, what's up? What's good?
What's going on? We about to go to the spot uptown.
Right, we about to go, right.
This looks like a nice area. I'll be going downtown Detroit. Where security is.
Man, Detroit can't be that bad.
It's not. It's different spots. Now, let me, not to get off topic. So, going to the speaking engagement Friday at the Boys and Girls Club. It's in the area where I grew up in my old neighborhood. So I took Buddy with me. And so, he can gain the experience and stuff, because I told him that I want him to be my assistant. I want him to, learn the business and stuff. So I took him and said, hey, buddy, I'm going to show you my old house, the house that I grew up in, the neighborhood I grew up in. And he said, okay, Mom. So I turned down my old street, and it's terrible, y'all. Like, they messed up my childhood home. It's squatters living in it now.
Oh, wow.
Like the alley trees that, I always be cussing out. Like, it's like just debris everywhere. The house, because we stayed on a corner house, so all the houses around us is like boarded up and the windows knocked out. Like, it's terrible. It's really terrible. A lot of the business over there, they closed up, boarded up and stuff. So, like, back in the day, the west side of Detroit was something to talk about. East side was like, oh, don't go over there. But now it seems like it's opposite. But when I truly say there's two different Detroits, between downtown Detroit and the hood Detroit, it is really two different things. But I noticed that they are keeping up, like, the businesses in the streets, like Davison and Dexter, because they're planning gentrification. So they're keeping them boarded up and, making sure that no firebugs will get in there, and, squatters or whatever the case may be, because they're planning on the urban renewal, as my dad would say.
Urban.
So yeah, urban renewal. So yeah, gentrification is getting ready to happen, and
the Becky's and Marks.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's scary because they're buying up those houses over there, not doing anything with them until construction happen, and then they'll fix up those houses and stuff. So I know the game. I know what
You know what they're
they're
doing.
doing. Yeah. But sorry to get off topic. But when they're any mention of two different Detroits, that's what we talking about.
It's kind of like that in every city. Like just that area. Like don't go down that street. Just keep going.
Just keep going. Just keep it moving. Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Stay on the major streets. Don't go down there.
Yeah. Stay on the major streets.
When I see Karen, that's the street I want to be on.
When you see a Karen.
But I do want to take you on Livernois though, like the Avenue of Fashion, because that's like our own. I guess you could say like our own mini Atlanta, because you got your boutiques, you got your restaurants, you got your spas, you got your it's a Black Wall Street, and it's a nice maybe 5 block of all Black businesses. So I do want to take y'all there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some footage and stuff like that so we can show everybody. But it's really nice. Some parts of Detroit is really, really nice and thriving and stuff and not gentrified, but
we're probably gonna end up driving up there because plane tickets are high.
It's high.
So what you gotta do is you gotta buy a ticket to go somewhere, hope that it mess up, because there's been a lot of planes canceling and different things like that. Get you a voucher and then go home and then use that voucher.
Yep, that's what we did for Southwest. We got like $400 worth of vouchers.
And that's been happening. I've been like stories that Pinky was saying, like there's been pretty common on Twitter of like people's flights getting delayed by days. So imagine if you're supposed to get home on Sunday, your flight gets delayed for whatever reason, and they're like, the next thing we got is Tuesday. Like, what am I supposed to do the next 2 days?
Next thing you're gonna have is in 5 minutes. Right?
Yeah. Because I think it's some type of you stupid. I think it's a lot. I had to do some more research, but I did see either on Twitter or TikTok maybe where if your flight is delayed or canceled for whatever reason, you do get your refund. Like they have to give you a refund back. And
that's a new law.
Yeah, they have to and
that's how people get home.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, they better, because this is ridiculous. Like, I say, y'all better start hiring some more pilots and stop overworking the ones that we got.
Yeah. Now I don't mind them canceling flights because of fuel or whatever. Because I ain't trying to get in nothing that's about to break midair. But just make sure they properly compensate people for time lost. That's all.
Yeah. I think that was a recent bill passed for the Department of Transportation.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's no longer the old days where they'd be like, yeah, we're just gonna delay it and you just have to deal with it. It's like, no, give me my money.
Yeah, because it start affecting people's businesses, because they sending people on these business trips. You got them P cards, and then they say I got to stay an extra 2 days. Swipe, it ain't my money,
right?
So them businesses was like, nah, you're not about to get a mini vacation on my dime.
Yep.
So the way it used to work is, let's say you wanted to go to Bahamas and they cancel your flight for whatever reason and you can't go, like, you take time off of work.
Yeah.
So you decide to just cancel your trip. Even though the hotel and stuff will give you your money back, the airlines used to say, well, we'll just give you can pick another trip of the same price, but we can't give you your money back. So a lot of people just had trips just
pretty much store credit.
Yeah.
So they stopped that where, if you get store credit for a flight, I done already took the time off of work. Who's to say when I'm going to be able to take a flight?
Yeah. So, and shit, barely we can give time off now. PTO and all that stuff.
They ain't giving.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's like you got to have a real good job in order to take time off, or for them to give you time off.
Yeah, because then sometimes people say it got to be approved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And who knows it'd be approved?
Hey, look, either you approve it or I call out sick. One or the other.
Make your choice, Melissa. Make your choice.
You get one or the other. Mm-hmm. But for those people that are taking travels to conventions, we got a quick update to TwitchCon. They're now requiring masks at TwitchCon. So they heard your cries. They heard your concerns. I don't know why
we did this for you.
That's basically what it is. It's like them saying we did this for you.
Hope you're happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, no, you did this for yourself because
nobody was coming.
Yeah, nobody would buy them tickets. And I think too, even with that, like, I don't know. So the ones, because streamer Twitter, right? So before all of this, before the new mandate, quote unquote, it was, you didn't have to wear your mask. So they was all up in roars about it and everything. They had their, what's that? Flames and everything. Like they was ready to go off. So now that they have the mask, quote unquote, mandate, I haven't heard those that was upset still saying that they're going.
It's like they'll just join in what's it called? Pitchfork campaign.
Yeah, pitchfork campaign.
Like,
right.
this is what we're mad at. Yeah, like, all right, so they changed it. So now are you going? Oh, I was never going anyway. So why are you so upset about it?
Yeah, and that's most of them.
Yeah, it was just weird that they wouldn't require it because it's kind of like, sure, what monkeypox going around? You sure you don't want to?
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
And then I can understand too, some people still want to defend like the gaming industry because you got people that still hate the gaming industry for whatever reason. So they're looking for any reason. So like just say if another outbreak comes, they're gonna say, like, look at them. Look at those gamers spreading the virus. But they don't say nothing about these music conventions. They don't say nothing about everybody there at them Beyonce concerts, at the Beehive, saying, they don't say nothing about that. But let some gamers get together. Or, let some nerds get together. It's a
burn in hell. Right. Burn in hell. But yeah, like, and it's people that go to work every day. Got to deal with, monkeypox and COVID. Like,
going in the office.
Right. Like retail work. You're around different people each and every time. Do y'all put a pitchfork up under them?
People not washing their hands coming out the bathroom.
Oh man! Every time I think about that, Zig, I think about working at the buffet. Like you don't know how many times
people grabbing those forks and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Women, going to the women's restroom. It was, and these were regular customers too. At that older lady, she passed away some time ago. God rest her soul. But she would go in the bathroom. Don't touch that sink. Walk straight on out. And I'm like, y'all switch these tongues as soon as y'all switch them out. Don't let nobody else touch them, because she was that type of lady too that you couldn't talk to. Like, say, hey, that ain't it. The customer's always right.
She was an old Karen.
Yeah, before Karen's. Yeah, she was the grandma of Karen. But
didn't wash her hands.
So that just spiked rage in me all over again. But yeah, just. Going back, monkeypox, people not washing their hands, sneezing, coughing, and laughing out loud, or stuff be flying out their mouths and stuff. Like, it's just gonna be a little rough at TwitchCon.
I don't even touch things. If I use the public bathroom, I wash my hands, and then I'm too afraid to even touch the little heater joints now.
What do you mean?
Where you could dry your hands. Because there was something about
I seen that
someone got injured from the and I was like, all right, I guess I'm Jeff Hardy and just shaking my hands clean from that one because
it shoot germs out on those heaters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that Zig. But like injured, like how did he get injured?
Because you can catch monkeypox like that.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
And then there was another story where there was a snake hidden in the heater, and when it blew out, it came out and bit somebody too. But that's a different thing. And y'all know I don't like snakes, so that was already
No, he's serious for real, Box. Yeah, this isn't a drill.
yeah.
How does snake get in there, y'all?
Still wash your hands. Don't get me wrong.
Still wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
It's
Warm
just how
water
you
and
dry
soap.
them.
And then leave the water running. Use a paper towel to turn the faucet off.
Yes.
And then keep that same paper towel. Open the handle.
Open the door.
And then use the elbow, shoulder. And then walk out. Then throw. This should be a trash can outside the door.
It should be. Yeah. Not the recycled poop air.
Hey, facts. Mold.
It is. Shake your hands. Just
because that is true. I never thought about it that way, but that is right. It has to suck in air from somewhere, right?
Yeah, and usually they don't have vents in those bathrooms, so it's no.
It just booty
moisture.
Air. Booty air moisture. Balls in the air.
They even got some hand dryers where you actually put your hands in the machine and it just blows all around. And I always wonder, like, that's too much trust.
That is a lot
to just
of trust.
stick your hand in a hole and just hope for the best. That's too much trust.
That is a lot of trust. Yeah. A lot of trust. A whole heap of trust, if you will.
I've seen a lot of Indiana Jones movies. I'm good. So just be careful, y'all. I saw yesterday we was at Walmart and I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for my wife to get out because I had the dog. And I see a random basketball just rolling. And I look in the direction that it was rolling and I saw another basketball rolling. So I'm thinking, oh, somebody must have opened that door. The balls came out. And so I'm like, hey, I saw a dude getting in this truck and I was like, your basketballs? He's like, nah. And I just looked at it. I was like, I'm not touching it. Monkeypox. Bump it. Like, I'm not doing that. It looks like a trap. Basketballs and I'm black and you just think I'm going to pick it up. No,
I'm crying. Shut up. They were trying to steal you, Green. They were trying to take your ass away.
I see you, government. I see you.
They're going to try to put your ass in the back of the van and take you away.
I'm good. Let me get right back in this car, put some hand sanitizer on and let that ball roll.
Put the ball out there. Here, Blackie. Come.
See, that third eye was open all week.
Right. It was open all weekend.
I'm like, who just lets random basketball just roll through the parking lot? Like,
Dr. Umar would not approve of this. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
I'm good.
I beg your pardon.
Probably the first time in history a black man jumped in the car and locked his door.
Like, you know what? Yup. Nope.
Right. Nope. Right.
Called my wife and said, let's go.
I'm sick of this. What? They're rolling basketballs in the parking lot. I'm done. Probably like, what?
The most racist.
It was just rolling like it was a tumbleweed, just rolling randomly in the parking lot.
But not one, but two.
Maybe he didn't catch the first one.
Right. Maybe he ain't see the first. Let me throw another one.
I mean, these were like the good basketballs. These were
either that or
perfectly deflated.
Either that or you were probably on the right track. Either that or they would have said you stole it. Where'd you get that basketball from, sir?
Yeah, who's gonna believe this basketball was just randomly rolling down the parking lot? From who? I don't know.
Thief.
Right.
I'm cool.
This six.
Keep your little $10 basketball.
6'1", ball, tall, thick black man
stealing basketballs.
They ready to beat your ass with some bamboo sticks.
Like, sir, I don't play basketball. You're good. You got the wrong black person.
Man's a whole guitar player.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But yeah, so for those people that's going to conventions, be aware monkeypox cases are rising, COVID cases are rising. Be careful.
Speaking of, the CDC scaled down COVID. Scaled it down. So it's not
So it makes Twitch like, see y'all tripping. Look at the CDC said it's cool.
So the CDC kind of, brought it down a level.
It up a little bit.
Right. And then, monkeypox is higher than
been down this road. This was 2020 all over again. We've been down this road.
But now you got COVID and monkeypox.
Exactly.
Remix.
You got touch and airborne.
CDC, you gotta wait a good number of years to use the same tactic twice. You can't just use it back to back now. You gotta relax.
Back to back.
You did this just 2 years ago.
They ain't learned nothing, dog.
And then millions died, and then you was like, "Oh, President,
maybe we should do something." Even Biden, he done caught it twice. I feel like that's a robot now. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what he did, get a facelift or what, but that ain't the same Joe that we had before. That's a totally new Joe. That's the Terminator or somebody. I meant to tell y'all that last week. That ain't the same Joe. That's a new Joe.
They hired somebody.
I think Joe went to glory after he caught that second round of COVID, because this is a new Joe.
Something not right.
This is a gaming podcast, but this just reminded me. There's been so much news this week that when Pinky says that, I believe it 100%. How many TikToks, YouTube videos, and news outlets have said, number one, AI has now become smart enough to have full-blown conversations in intelligent manner this week? Not just one AI, multiple. There's a community of AIs now. Because
like Joe was looking all wrinkly and and just right. And then after his second bout of COVID, it's this brand new unwrinkled Joe. Like somebody ironed out his face, and he was just talking like he had sense and everything. I said, "Nah,
y'all ain't about to sit up here." He had sense.
Yeah, it's like y'all ain't about to sit up here and play in my face.
Yeah, I had COVID twice, but it was all good. But bro, you like 80 something. Yeah, it was water off a duck back,
Hey man, he got the shot.
Yeah, you got the shot, all right.
That man is full blown. Just
what is that? Umbrella Corporation.
Oh yeah,
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Fucking giant caterpillars just coming out of the nowhere eating people. Wesker just coming out of the darkness like
Albert Wesker. Hey, Wesker had the aviators on too.
Yeah.
Like nah, it's too much stuff coming out. AI finding people. President of the United States, the so-called best country in the world, caught it twice. Not once, twice.
Hey, they said, the vaccine doesn't stop you from getting it. It just prevents you from, going down bad from catching it.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell was he doing, though, to get it twice.
I mean,
I know but
he wasn't wearing masks at these public places. He was giving full-on speech maskless. That stuff travels by air. He was in full-blown arenas. Just, what up, y'all? Like, what? Sir, go home. You know what stops you from getting COVID? Staying at home.
Being an introvert.
Right,
yeah.
Right. That's how I made it this long. Being an introvert.
I'm knocking on all of the wood. I've been dodging it like Pootie Tang, like
right. Pew, 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 pew. What's that? Wonder Woman with the bracelet. Right.
Man, it's been.
Hey, Push.
Hey, what up, Push?
Push it to the limit.
Right. Push it to the limit.
You're talking about everybody gonna catch COVID at least once in their lifetime. Not me.
I'm trying to prove that wrong.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like me and David caught it that that December of 19 before it went everywhere, because we were down for a week. Like we were, I don't even know how we survived. We were sweating, coughing, like yeah. We thought it was just a real bad cold, but I think it was. But if it was, yeah, I haven't had any bouts with it yet. So
yeah, I was shocked when Push told me he had it, and I was like, damn, everybody's getting it. No, low key, and I hate to put my family on blast, and it's not really putting my family on blast, but I have a family member whose family has caught that thing 3 times each. 3 times each. It's like 5 of them in a house, like 3 times.
How?
I'm like, yo, y'all are soldiers. That's got to be a world record.
I can't. That's
15 cases in one house.
And it's circling around them. I feel like it was was it Lazy Susie where to just spin around?
I'm good, dog. I'm fine. You know.
Like I had 15 plus outbreaks at work. Now at the time, when all that was happening, that's when I was working at Amazon. Y'all remember how I used to tell y'all?
Y'all remember?
It was cases popping up.
The lady
every
was
day.
Using the bathroom and not washing her hands.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes. I was in the restroom and doing my business, whatever like that. And you hear the stall next to you flush.
And then you hear no water running.
No water running, Zed.
Door closed.
like
and this lady went back on the floor and she touched an Amazon box. I mean, given you have to wear your gloves in order to work because they're cardboard boxes and they slip and stuff like that. But still,
here's the reason why I take an Amazon box, I take some Lysol, I spray it outside first, bring it in the house, open it up, spray it inside, and then pull the items out. Ain't gonna have me touching this stuff. I don't know you.
Because I'm pretty sure she was touching because most of the people there drink coffee because of the different hours and stuff like that, right? So I'm pretty sure she touched vending machine, the coffee machine, and
the sugar, the creamer.
All that.
Oh, man. High-fiving coworkers. Yeah, girl.
Right. Yay. 3 and out. Yay. Like, nah.
COVID high five.
Right.
Getting introduced to management. Hey, I'd like to introduce you to Miss Pinky 3. Hey, nice to meet you. And then, you go to adjust your glasses. You go to, boom, got it. That quick. That's all it takes right there.
At this point,
now I'm on TikTok come on some monkeypox.
Just invest in gloves, y'all. Just invest.
At this point, yeah.
I'm be like Michael Jackson. I'm be like,
right.
I was looking to see if they had some actual how they got masks and all sort of styles. You can reuse them. You can rewash. I want some gloves. Some actual just hand sanitized gloves that I can reuse or do whatever.
Gloves, yeah, you can get.
The only ones they got is the medical ones.
Yeah, but that's it. Yeah, as far like cloth, yeah, I wouldn't get cloth.
You might as well just go everywhere, get you some latex gloves, dog. Everywhere you go, right before you get out the car, just
put them on.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to start doing.
Start put a few in the car. Yep.
Monkeypox is you just gotta touch an item. It doesn't even. So.
Bog said he's been using gloves.
Yeah.
He said he's already been doing it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna give me a nice little box of gloves.
Yeah, then right before you touch your car, you just take your gloves off and then throw them in the little trash can in front of the store.
I keep a big dumb bottle of hand sanitizer like on the driver's side. Yep. So I'm gonna get in.
So be careful with that though. You heard the in Louisiana, the hand sanitizers, it gets so hot out here. Like those hand sanitizers were exploding in people's cars. Yeah. It's flammable. And the heat.
Right. And so then, it's just that hot. Oh, wow.
And then the
Keep it
heat
in your glove
causes that,
department.
like, I don't know, like some sort of compression, whatever. And even if you go to open it, it's like poof.
Right. Explode off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh wee. Yeah.
So just saying,
y'all got some hot heat.
Yeah, they have some stories of people's stuff blowing up in their car.
Oh wow.
You remember those?
They
They probably still got it, but at Bath and Body Works, they had the little sanitized holder that you can clip on your belt.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are probably the things we need to start getting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the little cutesy one. Because I got little girl a couple of them. Chain one. Right. Get back. Get back.
I'll wear them as a badge and be like, no, don't touch me, please. Thank you.
Don't touch me, dog. I don't play that.
Yes.
But it's all good. All right, let's get into some stories. The first story up. Microsoft claims Sony pays for blocking rights to keep games off Xbox Game Pass. I'll let y'all speak on this first.
That's some pretty strong claims there.
I'm like,
so what are they really referring to? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they really getting at when they say that?
According to The Verge, it says Microsoft claimed that Sony pays for blocking rights to stop developers from adding their content to Xbox Game Pass. The explosive claims are part of documents filed from Brazil's national competition regulator and part of a review of Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Microsoft's ability to continue expanding Game Pass has been hampered by Sony's desire to inhibit such growth. So basically what they're saying is that Sony's paying developers to not put their games on the Xbox Game Pass so that Sony can also make money from those same games. Because, sometimes Xbox just put them on the Game Pass for free. But for Sony, you pay for those games.
Like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
The Ninja Turtles people's like, I just get on Game Pass. Yep. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about this claim? Do you think Sony's in the wrong? Do you think Microsoft's telling the truth?
I think it's just part of the game. Like, if you want something, you got the money for it. Actually, I do. Don't go over there. Here's your 10 million here.
Right.
Oh, all right. Cool. We good.
Yeah. Because it's kind of hard because it's business. You know what I'm saying? It's business, right? So if they feel as though, like again, going back to Ninja Turtles, right? It's free on Xbox, but on PlayStation you got to pay for it. So we're losing customers because they're getting on the Xbox because it's free. And now, like, how much is the basic
the Game Pass?
Yeah,
is it $9.99?
Versus how much the game is on
like 24. I'm just throwing the number out. 24.
Yeah, so
for that one game,
right? So they losing customers, right? So yeah, I don't see that it's a all the way bad thing for doing that. That way, just making the level, the playing field at least a little balanced or something like that. But just looking on a business standpoint.
But I get Xbox is kind of like, we want to make sure we give our fans a reason to get it. So it's like, come on, bro, you stepping on our toes. Like,
right.
Okay, we trying to make sale. We trying to make money over here too.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody jockeying for position. So, unfortunately, PlayStation not really worried about Xbox bottom dollar.
Exactly.
And Xbox not really worried,
about Sony. Yeah.
Just like, did Xbox ask Sony for permission to inquire about Activision and Blizzard?
No, I'm not. No, they didn't.
Because PlayStation has what Blizzard games on their platforms, right? Activision Blizzard games on there.
Yeah.
So, also, didn't Xbox used to get DLC before PlayStation, like back in the 360 PS3 days with like Call of Duty, for example? They would get
a month in advance, I think.
Almost, it feels like 6 months to a year. I was talking about
one time it was actually a year.
A year, yep.
That is DLC, true. Which is like stages and like different stages and things like that. So take your gut punch if on PlayStation, or you get an Xbox if you want to play that, which I did.
Right.
And I had an Xbox and a PlayStation, so
yeah,
it's just part of the game, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Sony didn't like that, but it's like everybody trying to get that advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's business. Like you said, you just gonna have to take the gut punch. You know, it is what it is. You know,
if McDonald's give away fries for free for the whole month, you think Burger King will be like, "Come on, bro, what the hell?"
Nope, dang.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's true.
Yeah. Big Up says, not necessarily. I guess she's implying that you're getting it free. She said you're paying for the Game Pass monthly,
which is true. But how many? Okay, so
I see what you're saying, though. But
yeah. So Ninja Turtles, right? So it's $9.99 or
whatever the price is. Let's be correct since it's a gaming podcast. Hold on.
So, for instance, the game is like $20, but you're paying $10
on Game
Pass. You're getting free for Game Pass, but that's not the only game that you're getting for free because you're getting a whole catalog,
whole slew of them. Right. So either with that, you still, coming out on top.
Yeah. So like you're paying literally maybe pennies for a game, as of to paying $20 for the game.
Straight out. Yep.
I mean, okay, so let me make this disclaimer. My opinion is not to say this is my opinion on every.
Your opinion is your opinion, bro.
Right.
Yes. And also, this is not about Xbox as a whole. This is just about these particular people that's in charge of things like this case. Every time I try to give Microsoft a chance to say, okay, they're a good company, it's just not with me as far as gaming.
Right.
Something like this pops off. And it's kind of weird because it's kind of like, what you're basically telling me is that you're upset and that you're trying to do something about PlayStation going to a development and saying, hey, look, we like your game and we really want to hear. However, it's going to be hard to sell your game if you're putting it on Game Pass and it's free over there. So more people are going to go to Microsoft for this game instead of buying it off of our thing. So instead of doing that, just don't and keep it equal. I kind of find that as, why does PlayStation have to do that?
Yeah, because they'll get more of a revenue split, I'm assuming, off of the sales on Sony, right?
Yeah, so why does PlayStation have to do this? Like, why is that a thing? Like, number one, Microsoft is complaining about something that they created. No one had done this stuff until Microsoft did it with Call of Duty. Microsoft has invented this concept.
Yep, they have.
Why are you now complaining about it? You made it.
Yeah.
And for a while, you were the only company doing it.
Because how many games was it? About at least 3 games?
Yeah, it was more than that. It was
you talking about in terms of Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Just Call of Duty alone, but they had some other exclusives they did the same thing with.
Okay.
So this isn't Microsoft's first round. I mean, you did it before. It's fair game at this point. You created it. You let it know that you're willing to do this. Now that PlayStation got the upper hand on it, now we're complaining about it.
I mean, they open up the checkbook if they paying for it. I mean, I can't get mad at somebody paying a little extra for more access to certain developers and companies. Hey, you pay for that extra tier, then you get extra benefits.
But in this article on The Verge, one thing that they came was documents filed in the Epic Games versus Apple trial last year revealed Microsoft had been considering lowering the revenue split for PC games in exchange for the grant of streaming rights to Microsoft. You just did this recently. You just did it. And now the year after, now all of a sudden you got a problem?
Right. Yeah.
Lowering.
So you basically gave a large portion of your half of this game in order to get streaming rights to Microsoft. You basically did the same thing that PlayStation did. The only difference is PlayStation just said make it equal. You said give me more rights and I'll give you money. So what's the problem?
Yeah.
PlayStation just learned to play the game the way you played it. My thing is, why isn't Nintendo doing the same thing?
They don't want if it ain't broke, they don't fix it.
Yeah.
Look, let's make it fair for all. Nintendo, jump into the mix, get some games, dog.
Nah, that'll be.
But I feel like Nintendo is just in their own lane. They wouldn't need
Nintendo,
to do that.
They're in their own lane.
Yeah.
Like usually people collab with them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't collab. They're not going to multiverses and saying, "Hey, can we get? Hey, let's get Mario in there."
Right.
They're not going to other companies. It's usually people going and them getting
them. Yeah.
Like, hey, for the Switch version, we're gonna get Link and Mario added in the NBA Street game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like stuff like that.
But imagine if Nintendo is now starting to get in more into AAA games, like they have NBA 2K now. They have, I think it's MLB The Show too, and they were in talks about having Call of Duty on a.
That was a Sony exclusive, MLB The Show, for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you think about those 3 games in general, Nintendo's obviously thinking, let me go ahead and start getting into the AAA titles. So imagine if they were like, all right, MLB The Show, for instance, everybody, I mean, that makes too much sense. So let's say Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty is going to have a PlayStation exclusive, and Nintendo doesn't want that because they want more people to come play it on their system.
Mm-hmm.
And Nintendo just said, hey, instead of you doing that, how about me and you team up? We both get exclusive content earlier than Xbox, but it's content themed for PlayStation and content themed for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox can't complain about it because they have done it before.
Mm-hmm.
We have proof in this Epic Games versus Apple trial. So I don't know why we're like even talking about the thing.
Yeah.
So why are we talking about PlayStation when the case is literally about your acquisition of Activision? Talk about that. Why are we talking about PlayStation?
And they talk about adding Activision Blizzard stuff to Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine playing Call of Duty, getting Call of Duty on Game Pass.
Yeah.
You know, versus getting it on Sony.
Paying $70?
You know, yeah, the $69.99.
Mm-hmm.
People probably ain't going to buy PlayStations. They're probably just going to go to Xbox and play their favorite game, and that's it. So I don't know. I just, this seems like whoever this is that was in charge of this, again, this is not all of Xbox. This is just a team of Xbox who was just throwing this out there. Whoever did that, I don't know if that's something you really wanted in the public knowledge that you're complaining about. I wouldn't complain about it.
Yeah, so this part of the Verge, they said Microsoft also claims that adding Activision Blizzard content to Xbox Game Pass will actually increase competition somehow. But they said the inclusion of Blizzard content in Game Pass does not impair the ability of other players to compete in digital game distribution market. And they said Sony hasn't responded to this particular point yet, but at $10 a month for Xbox Game Pass, it's easy to imagine consumers picking that option to play titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 instead of paying $60 or more to purchase their own game. So that's pretty much what we just said. That they said in the article. So yeah, it's like if you give me the option to save, 50 something bucks, it's like no brainer.
Yeah. And it's easier to get a newer the next gen Xbox now than it is the PlayStation 5, because everybody's still trying to get those. But it's like I said, it's easier to get an Xbox now. Or, if you have a good enough PC to play Call of Duty, you can just buy the Game Pass online and just use your controller. Or if you mouse and keyboard, use that. So,
and then as a small follow-up, they said Microsoft, I guess, argued again that not distributing games like Call of Duty at rival console stores would simply just not be profitable for the company. Microsoft has previously made it clear it will keep Call of Duty on PlayStation, and Microsoft says a strategy of not distributing Activision Blizzard game on rival consoles would only be profitable if the games would attract a high number of players over to the Xbox ecosystem. So they're not that stupid.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
From what it sounds like to me, it sounds like Xbox used this as a way to say what we're doing is fair, because look at what PlayStation is doing. That's unfair. And then they basically said, well, how else are they supposed to respond to this unfair advantage that you have?
Yeah,
that's the only way that they can really respond to it. Yeah. So if you want to continue to do this, PlayStation has the right to do that. But a lot of people are, and this is just like Twitter and TikTok, social media shit. But they're arguing that PlayStation evil for doing this, but it's not. It's very fair. It's like it's a response. I can't be mad at the way somebody responds to some stuff that I do to them. So what else do you want them to do? They can't do anything else but counteract this portion. Let me go talk to some companies, say, hey, we'll pay you if you just make it equal, and we leave it alone. I mean, people do what they want to do. I think it's good for Xbox players to have the Game Pass, but if you're not really an Xbox player in the begin with, you really don't care. So it really doesn't matter either way.
And as Sage said, technically you really aren't saving if you're paying for Game Pass throughout the year. You end up.
I still think you're saving though, because you getting free games. Yeah.
You might not be saving individually because let's just say you get the Xbox Game Pass, you pay $15 a month. I think it's $10, but let's just say $15
for the low tier, yeah.
Yeah.
But you only like 2 games out of the bundle. Then yes, you're not saving because you're paying for those games in the long haul. However, the potential to play all of the games,
right?
Let's just say 120 games. Technically, you're saving on each game.
Ultimate is 15. Thanks, Bridge.
Okay, 15. So ultimately, you're getting 120 games for $15 a month. If you add that up, technically you are saving. It's just that as a person, you might not like all 120 games. So it all depends on what you like.
Okay. Sage said you got to remember though that game is only free as long as you have the membership and if they keep it in the catalog. So that's true. But I don't think they're gonna take that out or AAA titles out like that.
I mean, you're not really paying for the game though. You're paying for the service.
The access to it. The license.
So you're not really paying. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're paying for, it's kind of like Netflix. You're not paying for the movie. You're paying for access to their library of movies. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And if you want your own license, then you go to Best Buy and buy a copy that has a digital code with it. Yep. And then
I thought that said something else. Lower my eyes.
I know exactly what
I already know. What do you call it? You got
I was like, top head. What?
Yeah.
Bonk. Get your head off
right, bonk, right.
But they said Sony's blocked stuff before, and it goes back to saying like Sony has no shame in blocking other companies from doing things because remember they blocked other companies from cross-platform. So they said
that's true.
Yeah, because it took them a very long time to get with this cross-platform stuff.
Yeah.
So they're saying like Rocket League and Minecraft, that was something that they brought up in the article as well. Like, hey, don't forget, Sony don't mind getting their hands dirty if they have to.
But is that dirty though?
Well, not really dirty, but like if they want to play games, like we can do this if y'all really want to. Y'all not forcing us to do anything.
Yeah.
If we don't want crossplay, we don't want crossplay.
Borderlands, remember that?
Borderlands, yep.
Yeah.
But think about it. The crossplay thing too is it only affected PlayStation players. It didn't affect other companies. You just couldn't play with PlayStation players. That was it. And PlayStation players couldn't play with y'all.
Nintendo, that's them. Okay.
That's them.
Go play with them.
Yep. Go play with them. Yep.
The game worked just fine for y'all. And y'all didn't have to spend any money. You didn't lose any money.
Going back to Ninja Turtles, PlayStation and Xbox can't play. PC and PlayStation can't play. Only PC and Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, or you have to have everybody buy it on PlayStation if you want to.
If you want to play,
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, that's the way that it's been though. Like, remember back in the day when the PlayStation 1 was out, and if you wanted to play some Ridge Racer, you both either need to go over to one person's house to play it, or you just don't play it. And that one person had to be like, "Look, it'd be sure nice to trade games with you. Oh, you got a Nintendo 64? I can't. I got PlayStation." It's the same thing then. It's just it's a digital world now.
Digital world. Yeah. Yep.
There's some games leaving the catalog this month, so some games are jumping off of Game Pass.
Hey, it's Netflix.
Yeah,
there's some movies that ain't on Netflix right now.
I hate that
plan while they're available.
I be hating that too. Oh man. Yeah.
Again, people got to understand when you do these Game Passes, you're not getting the Game Pass for a game. You're getting it for the option to just have access to a library. That's it. That's what you're paying for.
And at any point. I'm sorry, go ahead, Green.
Well, at any point, if they decide to get rid of your favorite game.
Oh, yeah.
They just got rid of your favorite game.
I guess, follow what Sage was saying. Boyfriend Dungeon, Curse of the Dead Guides, Train Sim World 2, Starmancer, and Library of Ruina are leaving on August 15th. So you got one more day to play these games. If you got a save file, it's gone.
Thrill is gone.
And Boyfriend Dungeon, I think that was one of those award. I remember hearing about that game.
Mm-hmm. So hurry up and get your games before they leave.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure those same games were probably on discount too for the longest time.
Yeah.
While they was on Game Pass, so you had plenty of time to buy those games.
And you can still use your Game Pass to get a discount, right, on some games.
I think so. Yeah.
Is it something like that?
Mm-hmm.
NBA 2K22 is leaving this month. Damn, that sucks, homie. But do you know where it's not leaving? It's not leaving on PlayStation Plus Premium.
Green said, "Let me
get
drop
your
this
PlayStation.
one."
Get your PlayStation. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
which is kind of wild to me that NBA 2K is leaving off the what's the name?
They're probably getting ready to add that next one, 23.
Yeah. So I mean, that new one should be coming out the end of this month.
Right? I was just about to say, yeah, it is about that time. Mm-hmm.
I saw commercials for it. I think Jordan's on the. How many times has Jordan been on the cover?
Was Jordan? It's been a while. Yeah, Jordan's is the legendary edition, but I think the regular edition is going to be Devin Booker.
Okay.
You know, they always put like some sort of legend, like Larry Bird or Bill Russell or something like that on the cover.
Oh, get ready for that stuff because I'm good. I tried it 3 years in a row now, and every year I say I'm not doing this no more. And I end up getting talked into because I'm like, just give it a chance. It's different this year. Live ain't coming back, so just get a basketball game and be happy with it. And then I get it, and it's just like, it's the same thing.
I'll continue to play live.
Wait, why don't you like Gears of War 5? What's wrong with it? Play fine to me. Interesting.
I've never finished it. I have it on. Is it Steam? I got it on.
Yeah, Steam. It's on Steam.
Yeah, I think I got it on Steam.
Okay.
But all right, next story up. The new season of Apex. Y'all cool? Pinky, you picked up Apex?
I'm gonna download it. I am. I'm gonna give it a shot again.
You got a new character with a bat. You can have a pet bat. An albino bat.
We'll do it right now.
I'm not knocking anybody. Apex? I'm not knocking anybody that plays Apex, dog. I just can't do it, bro. It's too like I already play Overwatch, and Overwatch can get pretty sweaty, but like
sweaty, yes.
Apex is like another level of sweaty, bro. There's no even with the Smurf accounts on Overwatch, there's still a little room for you to be a beginner, and you can still go and like play versus AI and different things like that. But Apex, you really just getting dropped in with sweaties, and it's like you have no chance to like learn the game, kind of find a character that you like because half of them gonna be locked. It's kind of like I don't know, it kind of turn your way. Then everyone else is like, well, just get good. I'm trying, I can't. Every time I
get good.
Get good. You just suck. I know. I can't I can't get good. And then like you run with people, all the loot boxes are open, they take all the guns. So I'm like,
they take them all.
I don't know what I guess I'll use this 30 for 30. I guess okay. So it's like
they take them all. So I'll be like, well, damn.
I guess yeah. We gotta be quicker, man. Hurry up. I'm like, I don't know what I want.
Fastest F boy.
So I tried the arenas. Arenas was kind of my jam, but then that started getting crazy too. But I like watching y'all play. It's a fun game to watch for me, but me playing, nah.
Hey, look. Well, I think the weird thing is that there are different characters in the mobile version, apparently.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, like
it makes sense because that gives people a reason to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but as far as the regular original version, this is your new character. She has a nice little albino bat and sniper rifle abilities.
Oh, a bat like a animal bat. I thought you meant like animal. A bat like.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like Negan no. Off of Walking Dead.
No. Oh no. You get an animal bat, a pet bat.
You know, so no
new healers.
No, not at all.
So just Lifeline and that's it.
Yep.
Lifeline and what's his name? Jackson. Bangalore's brother. He was the one last season. We don't know because none of us played last season.
Right. Yeah.
I remember Seer, Ash was a new character. I don't remember.
And that's it.
Hold on, let me.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Say said Newcastle.
You know who she remind me of though? She remind me of actually Lifeline. If Lifeline, like if they had, same daddy or something. That's
okay. They were sisters.
Yeah. Sisters, but have different daddies. Or same daddy.
Not different daddies.
So I'm like, man, they ain't have no healers on here. Everything's a DPS.
It's to Newcastle's supposed to be a healer, but it's weird. So they pretty much got rid of, or they probably made Lifeline like useless because Newcastle does everything, including giving you a shield as you're healing, and he can move you while he's healing you.
So Lifeline is kind of like, I like Newcastle better.
But I thought didn't Lifeline have a shield and they took it off, right?
They did take it off.
Oh.
So it made no point because people were saying, "Oh, this is cheap," but
so they probably going to nerf on
Newcastle.
Yeah, they look like Mm-hmm.
So this is Newcastle.
Damn, you like RoboCop.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. I just didn't know what that was.
And they're about to buff. Supposedly they're buffing Lifeline. What that means, we don't know. But
just get good.
I don't know.
Yeah, y'all can have it.
But there's a new season, and apparently in this season, there's a lot of problems. I've seen them personally. I would actually get on the game to show you guys live what those problems are. However, they're so bad that I'm afraid it might mess up StreamYard. So we're not going to do that.
Wow.
You think it will?
Yeah, it's bad, Pink.
Like that bad, huh?
Bad. So there's a bug. There's a couple bugs. So the first one is a graphic bug. If you log into Apex Legends, you might notice that your characters aren't rendered all the way. So it looks like it literally looks like the artwork is just smudged. Like it's no detail in it. It looks like it's still loading in the lobby. That's what it looks like.
And it's still doing that? They didn't fix it?
As of yesterday, they didn't fix it. I tried it last night and it still was doing it for me. And I'm on PlayStation. So
wow.
I don't know if it's doing it for all platforms, but I know for PlayStation, it clearly was doing it. The other bug though that people are complaining about the most is there's a bug that leaves characters with the wrong abilities. So one thing that Bridge was telling us was what was it? Bloodhound was getting Loba's abilities. So basically people would pick Bloodhound to play with, and when they load up into the match, Bloodhound had Loba's transportation ring. So people were expecting, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my little radar, and they would throw a ring across the map and transport.
It didn't get bow.
And I guess like, and this news story comes from Games Radar. It says, they show a video clip of it, but it says you can see for yourself. The player character in question is playing as Ash, but for some unknown reason, they've been given the abilities of Loba. So this is multiple characters that just aren't getting the abilities that they were assigned. They're getting different characters' abilities. So hopefully, I think they're doing an update pretty soon, so it should be fixed. But this week, was the new season. So for a new season to come out and you have these many problems, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Kind of bad.
Because have they, like in the past, have they had? Yeah, they have issues before, but not to this
I don't
extent.
think it was this bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember it being this bad.
Yeah.
They had like server issues. I remember that. And I think they had a couple issues where it was kicking people out the game mid-match. And then magically you would restart your game, you would get back into the lobby, and as soon as the game loaded up, it would put you right back in the match. In the same spot you were in. So they've been some good bugs, but this is just a weird bug, I guess. But again, you can get a new character with a pet bat. So
so if you go to pick Lifeline and you thinking you about to go heal somebody, and then she throws down the shield like Bangalore.
Exactly.
Not Bangalore. The what's that tank?
Oh, Gibby.
Gibby.
No.
Doesn't he throw on a big dome shield?
Yeah, Gibby.
Yeah.
Look, my Overwatch. You mean Winston?
Winston? I mean, they were there first.
Or you pick out Bloodhound and you go to ping something, and all of a sudden Bloodhound says, Mozambique here. Mozambique. Like, why is Bloodhound?
Or he
right?
What does that? What's that robot do that like jumps from building to building?
Oh, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. You go to ping something and you just go.
Right.
The zip line.
Yo, funny story, and I'm pretty sure some people heard it a lot of times. Pinky was playing Apex Legends for the first time with me and another one of our friends, Chantel. And Pinky went to go ping the Mozambique, and she was like, "There's a Mama Zeke here," and me and Sha stopped. It was like, "Oh, what?" She was like, "Mama Zeke."
Look.
It's like, first of all, it's Mozambique. Second of all, don't nobody want no Mozambique.
not right now.
That was so funny. I died laughing. I couldn't get myself together. Like my body was paralyzed in laughter because it was so funny.
Mama Zeke.
Like, who's Mama?
Right. So to this day, anytime we play Apex, Green was like, Mom, here's a Mama Zeke. You want a Mama Zeke, Pinky?
That's
Did
funny.
see Box remember? Box.
I want no Mama Zeke.
So y'all getting back on some Apex?
I got
I'm
it.
thinking
It's
about it.
download. I'm gonna do arenas though. I'm not gonna do Battle Royale. That's not mine.
I'm gonna try both.
You might as well just
Because I
try
used
both.
to be a beast at the Battle Royale. I used to have so much fun doing Battle Royale. It used to be so fun.
I know.
Because once you get your first win, it's a wrap. You'll get wins like repetitive.
Until the game became a big sauna and just sweat.
Right. Moist.
They messed up the rank and then all the sweat started going into the casual.
I'm saturated.
Okay. Well, Bridge says she's been wanting to play. Okay. Me, Pink, Bridge. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. That's your three.
What was that? Zig, what did he say? Call and what was it? Call.
Oh,
and
call
something?
and response. I said I'm moist. Like, what? That preacher.
Oh, Green, we gotta show you the video. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Preacher was, you just want to tell everybody how moist he is.
Right.
Saturated.
On a Sunday morning.
That's Apex.
I'm saturated.
That's the other thing. A lot of people was upset about it because they were supposed to have a boycott Apex month this month.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Oh yeah, that's really gonna work.
Because they were upset because the way that they've been tweaking certain things, it kind of made the game a little broken. So for instance, last season the problem is that the rank matches weren't fair, and it was very hard to get the Predator. Like they made it really hard.
Okay.
And then they were making certain changes based off of the pro players and not over the
sound like Overwatch.
Base, basically. They were making decisions based off of the pro players' feedback. But you know, the majority of people who play it are casuals.
You pushing out the casuals. That's what happened to Overwatch. They didn't learn.
So what ended up happening was they broken the rank matches so bad that all of the trying to become pro or sweats of rank matches ended up going to the casual
and then tearing that up and tearing the casual. That is Overwatch 101. What happened? Then you have people creating Smurf accounts, beating up on people that just bought the game yesterday.
Tearing them up.
Tearing them up, dog. Uninstall noob. I just bought this. I just wanted to just play like what? I'm just playing the game with my son.
They so toxic. Like they so damn toxic.
Press Alt F4 for the new cheat code, and then they do it and and they close the game out.
So it became a whole troll thing.
That's actually true, Bridge. I haven't tried Paladins.
Yeah, Paladins.
I don't think I've played. Did we play Green? I know you did.
Yeah, we did. When it first came out for free on PlayStation, we did. We tried it.
Okay.
This was like some years ago, though. This was on PS4.
Paladins and facts, Kobe.
You know what? Paladins was before we got Overwatch because they came out around the same time.
Correct.
And because Overwatch was still somewhat overpriced, we played Paladins because why play Overwatch when you can play Paladins for free?
Then they came out with the other game, Battleborn.
Yeah.
Remember Battleborn?
There's a couple free versions of the games that y'all like to play. Like for those that like to play, what is that? League of Legends? No, not League of Legends. Maybe it's League of Legends.
Is it Smite?
Yeah, Smite came out.
Yeah, Smite.
And Smite is just a free version of it. So
oh yeah.
I heard Smite was pretty good.
It is. I love that game. I haven't been back in a while, but they're kind of like the brawlhallers of that genre because they keep coming up with characters based off of different. Like they had Ninja Turtles.
They did do a Ninja Turtle crossover. They did.
They had a wrestling crossover, I think. And then they did. I think the most recent one is they had a Horizon. I want to say they had a Horizon Zero Dawn crossover.
Really nice.
Yeah. So there's a couple crossovers that they've been doing over the last couple years. So I mean, Apex is free, but you ain't gotta stick with Apex. There are some other games that you can
telling you, bro. I used to play these games, bro, but they start getting when they start getting too sweaty. Like I kind of dip out. Like for me, like I don't mind the challenge, like because I do play Overwatch, but like I look at gaming as a way to relax because I work very stressful jobs sometimes. So it's like I'm not about to almost, put my brain through a blender at work and then have to then go into a game which I'm supposed to be kind of resting, or this is something that I use to escape reality, and then feel like I gotta like think just as hard as I am at work.
Right.
Exactly.
So it kind of turns me off to some of those games like those Dark Souls games. Like they look fun. I watch people playing them, but it's just too stressful.
Bugs, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that.
Overwatch pool, listen, bro.
I'm not reading
We
that.
have listeners.
Right.
Nah, I'm cool. I mean, there's a lot of games, but Apex just need to shape up. I don't know why people keep listening to the pro players. Like, let's be honest, some of these pro players don't even know what they're talking about. Like, you fell in love with the game as it is, so I don't know why you now want to change stuff. Like,
but they wanted to fit their narrative. Because they did that with Brigitte in Overwatch. They were saying that she was too overpowered and all these other different things. So they nerfed her shield, nerfed her healing output, like all type of different things. Now it's like she's barely useful because they listen to the Overwatch League.
Again, that's why Lifeline doesn't have a shield with her medical, because people complained, and it was just the pro players that complained. It's so unfair that they can just revive people and have a shield. Like, then get good at the game. Like,
get good, boy. How did they say get good, you noob?
Get good, nerd.
It'd be wild.
I love Brigitte, Cobalt.
I know. I was telling who was that? Because I was playing Overwatch yesterday, and I was telling my my community that as far as like with you've learned everybody. Like you're a good healer, DPS, a tank, and that you're really good at Brig and Mercy. Yep.
Brig, Mercy. The only characters I probably haven't really learned with healing was like Ana, because that's like aim dependent healing. So it's like you have these ADHD tanks or people like, and you gotta like try to aim to shoot them to heal them. Yeah. So it takes some like next level skills to do that.
Yeah.
But I pretty much learned at least every tank and every healer just about. DPS I'm kind of.
But do you have to learn DPS? It's like kind of like just shoot.
Some of them, it depends on if you're defending. You
right.
can, yeah. Like Pharah. So it depends on like it's supposed to be kind of like almost like chess. Like depending on how you play is what I'm gonna
choose. With. Yeah. Especially map too, depending on the map. Who to choose and stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna get Overwatch too. I'm gonna get it.
It's free.
I mean, it's free, right? It's free.
I don't know how the characters are gonna be, because I think it might be something like how Apex is doing. Because everybody's going with this free to play model. Everybody wants free to play, but it's gonna be paywalls to do stuff.
As long as they got Soldier 76, I'm fine.
Soldier, he's one of the originals.
So as long as he's free, I'm good.
Yeah, he's one of the originals, but Tracer is like the main character. Tracer and Winston.
Yeah. Now I'm hoping that they make it 6v6 instead of the 5. I just can't.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. 5v5 seems to be the norm now, because even Call of Duty switched to 5v5.
But I'm a tank. I can't be the only tank doing stuff. I feel like I'm alone.
I mean, it's
you good noob.
Good. Block it.
Right.
Bring back, because like my role as a tank, I usually am an off tank, so I support the main tank, like with Zarya.
I feel like
something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be where they didn't categorize any of the characters.
It used to be like that, yeah. You used to be able to you could run like 4 tanks, a healer, and a 1 DPS. Which they still have. It's called classic mode, which we play sometimes. Where like the whole
I
team
would
would
play
pick
that one.
DPS.
Yeah, I would just do that. Or like a team deathmatch sort of scenario.
Yep, they got team deathmatch on Overwatch. It's just not as popular. But yeah, we've done elimination or deathmatch too a few times.
All right, let me get Roller Champions and Knockout City out my system, and then I'll.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Have you
like
played
Overwatch?
this
That's me. That's me in Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
That's my realm.
I've been playing Roller Champions on PC lately, and
How's
that's the one thing. It's good. It's fine. It's normal. Like the same people. I play cross-plat, so it's the same.
With mouse and keyboard or controller?
Oh no, controller.
Okay.
You know me. I don't do mouse keyboard.
You know, challenge. You know, you do challenge.
Now that I have my Cinch gaming controller,
nice.
It hooks up to both my PC and my PlayStation 5. It does. I'm about to buy another one.
With the what you said, the clicky clack.
I love it.
Mouse,
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The mouse buttons makes it so much easier to shoot people.
Yeah.
And then teabag them as well.
Damn. Toxic.
like these two back buttons in the back. I don't know if you can see them because they black too. But this one, yeah.
The petty.
That's my circle button for me to teabag. So makes it easy. I can shoot while I teabag somebody.
He'll fit in well in Overwatch.
Right.
And it's actually pretty good for Knockout City too. I was actually very surprised. I was like, oh, okay.
Yep. That's why I have 2 different controllers to do like different games. Like I got a custom one for Call of Duty, and then the other custom I use for Knockout City, Fortnite, and Overwatch. Yep.
This is my Overwatch controller right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
The black on black on black on black
black
on
black.
I put the only Xbox controller that I have in the box because I'm giving that the Bridge.
I need a
Shout
pink.
out the Bridge.
I need my pink controller. I gotta get my pink controller.
That pink controller.
Well, I was going to take it outside and beat it with a stick, but
damn.
Bridge is like, why would you destroy it? Because I don't need it. I don't need it. This controller hooks up to both my PC and my PlayStation.
We got people out here wishing they had an Xbox. And look at you.
Well, wish yourself to a store and buy an Xbox controller.
You are the host. You are the host of a gaming podcast. You can't be out here conducting yourself in such manners.
You don't care.
It's not because it's an Xbox controller. It's because it's a controller that I no longer need. That's all.
Toxic
as hell.
And plus, I kind of feel like okay, so for PlayStation, maybe it's because I played PlayStation for so long. The controller just fits in my hand so comfortably. It just feels right. And then when I play an Xbox controller, it's like, I gotta get used to this.
It's a little bulky.
What is this?
Yeah, man. Look,
it is, yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. This just feels right. This just feels good. Like even now though, PlayStation 4.
Bog said, "Here we go."
Bugs, it's all love. It's all love. I told you.
I got all of them.
Play what you play.
You know what? I'm looking for this pink one on Amazon, and it's sold out, y'all.
It's a very popular controller.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll say get a customizable one if you're gonna do it. That's like the Joy-Cons. I can't play a game with Joy-Cons.
Really?
My Switch stays in the dock. I never take it out.
Cobalt said, "This man gonna break a perfectly good controller, sir." Yeah. Do you know how many rage quitters break their controllers every day? I'm on my ninth controller.
I'm still on my first. I've never broken a controller before, so let me have my experience.
Thank goodness I have both. To this day.
Right, to this day.
I can't play games with Joy-Cons. I can play with Xbox controller, but it takes me a long time to learn it again. But Joy-Cons, I just can't play with it.
Oh, with the
so I just leave it in the dock. I just leave it in the dock and I just use the controller. Iceman said, "Hi, I'm Icy and I'm a rage breaker."
I'm Icy.
Right.
Iceman
So
smash.
Right.
Ooh, like
Right. I'm so icy.
Well, our last story of the day is Dev talks about Street Fighter 6's
Yeah, Bridge
hip
about to get
hop
mad at
music
us.
and hip hop culture and music influences. I said this on stream. I'm only getting Street Fighter 6 just because of the black girl from that one.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's the only reason I'm getting her. I just want to learn her, be really good at her, get online and beat people with the only black girl in the game.
Big Kim.
Make them mad and then walk off. So it says, this is a story from Game Rant. It says one of Capcom's most anticipated releases in currently Street Fighter 6. While it was revealed with a teaser trailer back in February, the trailer showcased that the PlayStation State of Play in June was enough to get fans hyped for the latest entry. It says the game has a positive image with many enticed with the latest additions and improvements such as the implementation of crossplay and rollback netcode. The roster has also been praised with returning characters like Ryu, Chun-Li, and Gao, all having new looks and fits. But there's newcomers like Kimberly because of her new unique style, music, and gameplay, giving the game a big unifying theme of being an urban street fighter. I think that was one of the things too, is that everybody kept saying like this style of Street Fighter looked more urban than anything else.
Anything else? Yep, I agree. Yep.
So what do y'all think about
anything about her background? Like where she's from?
Let me see. It says
I think they kind of said a little bit about her.
Yeah, it looks like well, of course she has hip hop influences.
Right.
But the game in a whole was influenced by hip hop. The elements of rap, DJ sounds, graffiti, and dancing are all part of the game in some way. But I don't think they talked about her yet.
I feel like she's gonna be like from New York or something.
That would be low-key racist.
Why?
Why can't she be from Iowa?
Why?
All right, so far she is 5'6". She is an African American ninja, Kenochi fighter trained under Guy. So if those that played Street Fighter in the past, Guy is one of the characters in a Bushinuru style, but with her own twist. Yeah, see, not much really is.
She likes 80s music, sneakers, in large numbers.
She like money. Yeah. But you know what? I like that they said that she's African American. That means she's from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can relate to her.
And she didn't have a troubled background. It said Kimberly had an ordinary upbringing, but she's a genuine prodigy who graduated college early. She just wants to learn to become a ninja, and she loves 80s pop culture. So she didn't have that, like, she grew up in a troubled home.
Right.
They said she actually graduated college.
Right. Like, don't play my girl.
According to the StreetFighter.com, she was an uninvited student to Guy, the 39th successor.
So she just walked in that man dojo.
Basically. She said, "What up, though?"
And like Zig said, she had an ordinary upbringing, but she's a genuine prodigy who graduated college early and now wants to be a ninja. And she, again, she loves 80s pop culture.
Yeah.
So
she's like an 80s baby.
Yeah. She's an 80s baby.
I can relate to her. That's why I'm loving this.
She 5'6". You know, this is the tail of the tape that's synonymous with Street Fighter. She's 5'6". She's 134 pounds. She likes 80 music, and she dislikes tearjerker movies.
Okay.
So she doesn't like that soppy.
Yeah. See, I can relate to her. Look at her. She's so jazzy.
So you can kind of see some screenshots. For those that's listening on Spotify, you can't see this, but you can go to streetfighter.com/6 and you can kind of look at all of the characters that are in the game and see the screenshots. So that's her in her fighting stance, posing.
Man, that fool is in the alley barefooted though. Go back one. Look, Big Feet and all in the alley barefooted.
I know that I see broken glass there too, so that's concerning.
Crack pipes back there, you know.
It do look like very much crack pipe-ish. Like there's some powdery substances on that ground somewhere. It is a little dangerous. Is it me or does I don't know if you guys can see her, but the girl that's sitting on the dumpster, which is wild to me as well. Does she not look like the girl from what was that beat 'em up game? Streets of Rage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you was gonna say from that computer game. The kids play it where you have to press up, up, down, down to go like with the rhythm. And it's always sitting bopping her head doing like this, jamming.
Yeah. There's like a lot of random people just in the background. Mm-hmm. Like this is not an urban city. Like I don't see these many people in the alleyway. And if they are, you're getting robbed. But you know,
look at the tough guy in the background.
You see this? Yeah, what is he doing? Why is he there?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that stood out with some of the reveal is the backgrounds and the attention to detail to what's going on in the background, some of the things. And they also said there's a lot of Easter eggs as well.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Does anybody not see the stop sign with a basketball hoop on it? That's warped.
Yep. That's what we said that you was just talking about.
Who playing b-ball back there, yo?
Right. Ooh, okay.
This is her. So I like this artist design. So like I've never been a big Street Fighter fan, but the whole new graffiti kind of look to it, I like it.
It's dope. It
looked like it would be a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
So I must say this then. Get your clips together, y'all. I will be getting Street Fighter 6. And I am challenging Miss Pinky 313 to Street Fighter.
Man, the cosplayers are gonna go crazy with this Kimberly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I said I was gonna cosplay as her.
They're gonna be doing spray painting in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even see this portion. There is a lot of detail. Now that I look at it. See the little smartwatch?
Mm-hmm. Yep, her smartwatch.
Yeah, smartwatch, and then like I like the style.
Yeah.
Her hair reminds me of another character though. I'm trying to think of it.
They took their time with her.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Look at her abs. That's
remember they had DJ, he was kind of like that. The kind of Brazilian black guy. Yeah, like long braids.
Oh, okay.
He used to have the little maracas.
Mm-hmm.
So all in all, it looks like they have Juri. Was she in past Street Fighters? Anybody know?
I'm not sure.
Who? Kimberly?
Juri.
Street Fighter 4.
Okay. So Juri's coming back. Kimberly, Guile.
Look at his hair. His hair has always been hilarious to me.
Yeah, Captain.
And they did make him look a little older too.
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li looks a little older.
Chun-Li.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu definitely looks older. So there's they only announced 7 characters?
That's all they announced. But you know how these games are starting to go.
Yep.
You know, you probably gotta pay for these extra characters. It's gonna be a ton of DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how Tekken was. You started off with like a few characters and multiple season passes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's cool. Yeah, I would say if you are interested in all of Street Fighter stuff, you can go to streetfighter.com and take a look at it. Streetfighter.com/6 should take you straight to the page. So yeah. Very good. Y'all gonna get the game?
I am because
I don't know.
I
got kind of burned on 5, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna look from a distance, but I'm happy for those that do play it and enjoy it. But I'm gonna wait. I'm kind of like to just kind of see where they're going with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm opening my challenge to Pinky. I want my revenge.
It's cool. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So after I beat Miss Pinky 313, I'll just retire myself from Street Fighter 6.
He said after he beats me, which is not gonna happen, he's gonna retire, which is not gonna happen.
I'm a beater with Kimberly too.
The disrespect of it all, you know.
So it's gonna be Kimberly versus Kimberly.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. The brawl for it all.
So disrespectful.
I beat her in Mortal Kombat. She beat me in, what was that, Virtual Fighter?
Yeah, Virtual Fighter 5. Yeah.
Y'all gotta play Tekken.
I tried. She wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Tekken.
Now, that's the only fighting game that like, okay, I'm pretty decent in Tekken.
I'm pretty okay in it.
So the fighting, what was that? The fighting league for gaming? What is it called? It's the esports version for fighting games. Mm-hmm. They had a teaser of what some are saying is Tekken 8.
Yes, they had a picture of Kazuya.
Evo, thank you, Bugs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they had a nice little short trailer where they showed Heishi getting thrown off of the mountain, and then all of a sudden there's this new version of of Jin.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's gonna be a thing.
So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how they do this because he in the story of Tekken 7, Kazuya actually like supposedly killed Heihachi. So
okay,
it's kind of and it was a few plot twists in the story and everything. So it was pretty good. But they almost made it seem like Tekken 7 was like going to be the last Tekken.
That's what I was thinking too, or thought.
That's what I thought it was.
The way that they wrote the story, it was kind of like,
that's it. Yeah.
Oh, Heihachi was the good guy this whole time. That's why he kept throwing his son off a cliff because he was trying. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeet this little devil baby.
Yeah, he had this devil gene in him this whole time, and his wife was, it was a lot was revealed in Tekken 7, so it's kind of interesting to see how they continue the story. And they said Heihachi was supposed to be in this one. It's kind of like interesting,
right?
Like Green says. Green, I need you to come out with a interesting shirt.
Yeah,
with a panda doing like.
Yeah.
Let me put that in my list.
Right.
But yeah, so it's the fighting game arena is looking pretty good, looking promising. Out of outside of Tekken and Street Fighter, I don't know if anybody else is doing anything. Is Mortal Kombat doing anything?
Not that I've heard.
I know they released that animated movie. That's about it.
Yeah, and they coming out with the sequel to that HBO movie.
Okay. So Mortal Kombat, yeah. The animated movie looked pretty good. I saw it in Best Buy on the shelf, but I was like, I didn't know if it was gonna be available on like HBO or something.
Right? Yeah.
Didn't Tekken also come out with an animated movie on Netflix or something?
They had a few movies,
I don't know.
Shorts.
This was like recent.
Oh, recent?
I'll look. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it like a series?
I don't know. I'll look though. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I haven't. I can't confirm it.
Yeah,
the only movie.
Tekken anime Netflix. You're right.
Bloodline. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, 4 weeks ago they had a trailer released on YouTube, but I think it's been out for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, Bob said this month.
Oh, August. It's coming out in August, so it's just been trailers that's been out.
Okay, right, so I have to see that because the only ones like Uncharted on Netflix, Resident Evil. I seen that.
Wait,
that wasn't bad.
The movie.
Yep.
With Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Is it on Netflix or is it on something else? It's one of those streaming platforms. I seen that.
It might be on Netflix. Yeah.
I went to the movie theater to see that one. That was very good.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all all have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very well done movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Dami, she didn't know anything about like Uncharted, and she was like, "This was a very good movie."
Yeah.
She went in with no expectations.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "Why are you so excited about this game? About this movie?" I was like, "I've been playing this game like since PS3."
Mm-hmm.
And they did pretty good with the movie, like with how things happen.
They really did. Yeah, they really did. And I liked how they left it open for another Uncharted movie too. It's pretty good. Good. Yeah, I hope they start doing that more often. I know we've talked about it that they were thinking about making a lot more Sony. Video games into movies. Yeah. So I'm hoping for that.
Yeah, the Sony PlayStation Studio.
Yeah, I think it was they were in talks for Horizon.
Yep.
Another Ratchet and Clank movie.
The Last of Us.
And The Last of Us, well, the
like
TV show,
series.
And I think The Last of Us. Yeah, because they scrapped the Last of Us movie and they made it into a TV
show. And that goes to what we talked about, I think, Pinky, like not everything needs a movie. Remember we talked about that with D5.
Yeah.
Some things just be a good TV show.
Rather than
Ghost of Tsushima is another TV show.
That's gonna be sick.
That's in talks. We don't know if that's confirmed yet, but they were talking about a Ghost of Tsushima TV show.
I'm just waiting on the movie now. Or for God of War.
Did y'all see that? It wasn't on Netflix, but I think it was on Amazon. But it was a Tom Clancy movie with Michael B. Jordan. I forget the name of it.
Was it on Amazon?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen it, but I never watched
that. That was good too.
It wasn't Jack Ryan. It was something else.
Is it Jack Ryan?
I don't think it is. Is it?
I just typed in Amazon.
It might be because
Clancy says Jack Ryan. Without Remorse.
Without Remorse. There you go.
That's right. Yeah, there you go. Without Remorse.
That was good. That was good. And they left it open to have the Siege movie come out if they wanted to.
I would watch a nice little
rainbow. It got decent ratings.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Suspense,
I'm hoping that they do Call of Duty that way too. I hope.
You can kind of tell the Call of Duty is entertaining because have you seen the advertisements for Call of Duty? They start getting like actors or like real people, and they start doing these like advertisements. I know they had like Snoop Dogg and stuff, but I started seeing like they started getting like especially with the Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah,
like I'm like, okay, like y'all entertaining
that movie aspect. Yeah.
Like with the market.
I think a Call of Duty. What was that one thing we thought was a Call of Duty movie? Something of Valor. It was a couple years ago, and we saw it and we was like, what movie is this? And then we thought it looked straight up like a Call of Duty
movie. I remember. I can't think of the name of it though. But yeah, it did.
I went to go see it.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of that movie though.
Because we was looking at it, we was like, "Is that Captain Price?"
Gotta snuck him in.
I was like, okay, well, you know. But yeah, to answer your question, it's not a lot of stuff going on in fighting because I mean, you got the 3 big ones, and then you have like Multiverse.
Fighters, I think, doing something.
Yeah,
Multiverse, like you said.
Medal of Valor. Yeah, that's what it was.
Medal of Valor, Medal of Honor.
All of them.
I miss Medal of Honor. That was a good game too.
I used to play that. That was my first PC game I played.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I was using a WASD to run around and shoot. And everything. I remember that. That was like back in the day.
Yeah, that was a dope game. That was a dope franchise. All right. Well, we don't have any more stories. So, Ziggy, you got any hot takes for this week?
My only hot take I have is I came across another. Speaking of game rant. I'm sorry. and we always go back and forth, sometimes messing with Bridge, but kind of like also kind of bringing up the discussion about Cyberpunk. And this is kind of like an opinionated article where he says, and he wrote this a day ago, and it says, Cyberpunk 2077 has come a long way, but has it been redeemed yet with all of the different updates and everything? Given the height of the hype that it was when it was released, and the bumps in the road and everything like that, then with the patches that have fixed said bugs and bumps in the road, and now that everything is more fun and enjoyable to play, have they been redeemed?
Not with me.
So that's a good point that they brought up. Like, even if a game fixes its mistakes and it's now a good game and it's now fun, have they been redeemed? And that's the source right there.
Cyberpunk, yes.
And some people are in. It's kind of interesting. Like, some people are like, yeah, it's like they've been redeemed. Everything is good. Water under the bridge. Then they have some people that's like, nah, F that. So, kind of reading a few snippets from it, they said upon launch, Cyberpunk 2077 was a broken mess on consoles. While the experience was relatively fine on PC, Xbox One and PS4 versions of the game will suffer from constant frame rate issues, screen tearing, blah, blah, blah. Over the past year and a half, CD Projekt Red has worked hard to fix the game, and for the most part, the game now plays as it always should have. On top of a plethora of bug fixes, free updates, and an added range of visual technical improvements, which did help make the game finally feel like the big, beautiful title it was once promised to be before launch. The sheer number of technical fixes pumped into Cyberpunk cannot be understated. And then the last part, they said in February 2022, new weapons, vehicles, and apartments were added to the game alongside the long-awaited next-gen versions of the game, which did perform surprisingly well. So it kind of brings up a topic with like developers and different things like that. Like, are we too harsh on developers sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do they have like no room for error? Like, if they go and fix a game like Cyberpunk did, do we go back and give them a second chance, play it, give them the benefit of the doubt? Or do we just say, y'all took my money, it should have played right when I bought it, type thing? So it's like, this article does bring, like, yes, they noticed that they probably shouldn't have released the game on console at launch. They should have probably, did more of a stagger, like have the PC come out, have the game come out on PC, and then release console maybe a few months later. But I think,
they let the community push them. That's what happened. Like,
yeah,
they wanted it so bad. We want it now, because you remember they kept pushing it back to fix those bugs. But the community was like, we want it now. And they was like, okay, we'll get, here you go. They shouldn't have done that. They should have just waited and fixed it.
And like you said, Pink, like, to even heighten your point, the article talks about the game was announced almost a decade ago, back in 2012. Cyberpunk immediately caught the attention of a very passionate subgroup of fans, most of whom played the tabletop RPG the game was being based on. And then on top of that, the immense success of The Witcher, it seemed through spiraling Cyberpunk license was in good hands, but the rest was history.
Right.
So that's even like you said, like, people, it's been a decade.
Yeah. They had all that time, and we could have waited a few more months. You know what I'm saying?
And like you said, like, I think them trying to do the last gen is what messed them up.
It was messed them up. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
do PC and maybe next gen,
Mm-hmm.
or even if next gen has to wait, just do your PC launch with Epic Games and Steam and whatever else, and then from there just
because even they said it. They, we should have just waited, like you said. They should have just did PC. They knew that, and if you knew that, why didn't you do it? They let the community push them out. Push it out.
The final, like, I guess the bottom line of what I'm saying is that, like I said, asked the question a little earlier. Are we a little too harsh on these developers because they fixed the game? So should we, leave them alone? Should they? We as a community, because they fixed the game, it's better, and they added more stuff to it. A lot of games haven't. They, there's games that's been released multiple times that are broken, and it's just like, y'all got it, whatever.
Yeah.
Outriders.
Yeah. But I will say this. Because I know I can be harsh, but I will say this: we can forgive them, but we ain't gonna never forget.
That's all. I guess that's kind of where again, like, should they be forgiven? We just be one big happy family again with CD Projekt Red. Like y'all good. Like, it's water under the bridge.
We'll never forget. Yeah. So now, since this happened, we're gonna be on guard each time they put out a title. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me wait. You know what I'm saying?
Because they did Witcher, and they had their reputation to earn that trust because people love Witcher. And everything, and the multiple endings and the control that the user was able to, or the player was able to have. Mr. Box, I can't forgive the people with Outriders. Was it the people can fly?
Yeah.
Project Red, I never had a problem with you. You will forever be in my heart for that.
But see, what you played on PS5?
I played on I'm playing on PS5 now. I played when I first got it. I got it on PC.
There you go.
That's why.
See, there you go.
It was just a good game.
Case in point.
But you played on PC. Yeah, because I feel like if y'all played it on console first, y'all been pissed at the game. Y'all been mad. Y'all been mad.
But see, he played it on the console it was made for.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful game, man.
Y'all not gonna have it on PS3? Like, I guess we got to do something for them too. There you go. This game sucks. It's not really made for y'all. We kind of made some adjustments to. When you try to keep everybody happy, sometimes you can't make everybody happy, unfortunately.
Yep. Really. That's why I'm not mad at them. Yeah. If everybody played it on PC, it wouldn't be no hiccups, no fussing, fighting. Everybody in the house would have been quiet. But since they put it out on both PC and console got the bat in the stick.
And that's And so that was my hot take. That was my bottom line. If y'all haven't played it yet or was mad at the game, give it another try. It's getting some very good reviews. It's getting some very good feedback from the community. So once again, these are human beings that are making this game, as we learned from our talk with Patrick. Like, some of these people work very almost borderline unethical hours or purely unethical hours. Time away from their families making the game. So sometimes it's a little harsh.
Yeah.
So just give them another chance. They fixed it. So if you haven't went back and played it, you won't fall through the floor. No more T poses. No more
Johnson's hanging out. No more
Q Dog poses.
Right.
It should play how a whole lot better than Outriders did. So.
You know what? Outriders had its issues and bugs, not like Cyberpunk. However, they redeemed themselves a year later by bringing out new content. I don't know why they waited a year later, but
my issue with Outriders is purely how the story abruptly ended, and then how the balancing was not the best.
It wasn't the best.
Other than that, the game was fun to play. Like, going around shooting and doing the abilities. All the abilities were cool. I like the idea of you have to do damage to heal yourself. There's no hide behind a rock to heal yourself.
Nope.
I like the concept of it, but it was just kind of like once we got to the end game is where it went from like this kind of like a solid like 7.5, 8, and then it just was like
yeah, that's it.
I was like, what happened?
Like a roller coaster, we got all the way up, and then all of a sudden,
man, that ride was a teacup set. That wasn't a roller coaster.
It was like
that thing is a straight up 2 out of 10. The story sucked, the dialogue sucked, the voice acting sucked, the direction
you
sucked.
Can't do August like that. August was the homie. You can't do August like that.
Look, whoever was in charge of that game, they dropped that ball hard. Like it looked like it could have been a good game if it had a better story.
It seemed like they ran out of time, or there was. You know what? Sometimes too.
Yeah.
Some of these, and another thing we learned from, I learned from talking with Patrick is that sometimes it's out of the hands of the developers, like the big publisher company. They're like, and put the game out. We got till the 30th of this month. We putting this game out.
Right.
It's not ready, dog. I don't care. Put it out.
Put it out. Yeah.
It seemed like the game like abruptly just stopped.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, main boss, here. Like, what?
I wouldn't even say it just feels. It does feel like that too, but it feels like they had the gameplay, the mechanics, and everything done. They just didn't know the other stuff was done. And then when they realized, like, oh, we got to get the writing done, we got to do the story, we got to get the voice acting, we got to get the mouth to actually move with the words. They were just like, oh snap, we got to get that stuff done, get it done real quick. And so when they did it, it just came out to be like, I don't care about the story. I don't care about my own character, which is sad. I don't know what's going on. I'm fighting people just to fight people at this point. The only thing I actually paid attention to that was like, oh, this is kind of cool, is the crafting portion of it.
The crafting.
Okay.
And learning how the weapons interact and learning how element stuff interacts. That's the only thing that was interesting to me.
Yeah.
Why all this stuff is tied in, I have no clue. I beat the game. I got the expansion, and I still don't know what the game is about.
All I remember is there was a storm at the beginning. They put us in a crowd chamber to save us, and then we got out the crowd chamber. Stuff happened. There were like evil people with the same powers.
Yeah.
But we thought he was the bad guy, but he was actually working with us and different philosophies. And then, oh, look, bad guy dropped in at the end. It's like,
yeah.
Dude, I was like, well, damn. A backpack. And
that was wild.
They had the mechanics down. Just didn't know what they were gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the fighting was fine. I was cool with that. It just when it was time to balance things,
it's a little off.
Like I was a defender with like I'm cool with not having no DPS. I just want to be able to take aggro and tank. And when we all approach the enemies, I would die first. I'm like in my skill tree, I went all defense stuff. Why am I dying first?
You know what? That's another thing I didn't like.
Why am I dying first? Disbalancing. We gotta
fix it, right?
I can't.
The AI in that was too aggressive as well, because they gave you a lot of cover fire, and I thought it was going to be like kind of like Division 2, where you got to take cover fire. You have a shootout, and it's all about strategy. But now it's like the NPCs are just like, oh, you're hiding behind a wall.
Grenades.
Allow me to run up on you and just beat
I'm gonna just
run
up on you, and then while he runs up on you, I'm gonna throw 1,000 grenades at you. Oh, and don't try to run because the blast radius is the size of this entire map.
Yes,
exactly.
Don't even worry about it, though. Like
that red circle would be so huge. I'm like, how am I supposed to jump away from this?
Yeah, Cobalt said, yeah, they dropped the main bad guy. I was like, who are you? You weren't even mentioned in the entire game. That's what got me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the part that got me. So
I think I remember asking Pinky, like, yo, who's the dude with the baby backpack? And she was like, who?
Right.
I was like, the dude with the baby backpack. Who's this dude? Where'd he come from? Why does he have powers? I need to know.
I need to know. This is bothering me.
Right.
Why? Yeah, that's all I remember is there's a character. I think he's the boss. He's the dude with the baby backpack. He's the last fight you fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember.
I can't remember what
jumping in
is.
your stream, Green, like back in
he
the
had
day
like
when you
a
were
bunch
playing.
of people.
Green was
backpack.
playing like.
Mm-hmm. Right, right, Ziggy.
He kept dying. He was like,
let me see if I can find.
He was like, I'm about to just drop the difficulty to 1.
Yes, Cobalt. There's a dude with a baby backpack.
Outrider.
He was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, let me find out what his name is because that's bothering me now. What is his name?
Baby backpack. The only boss I remember was the spider thing. I remember fighting
the spider. Yeah.
I remember fighting a guy with the blue eyes and the He used to do thunder.
Yak is that his name? Yak that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yak I got it home. Let me share my screen. If I can find it is. Share. All right, I'll put it over here. Okay.
No, Moloch.
Okay.
Moloch. He had the wilted baby on his backpack.
Backpack.
It was like a weird
But yeah, that's all I have for my hot take was mainly about Cyberpunk and for those that gave up on it just to give it another try. Like it's actually pretty good. And
I got
hearing good stuff about it.
A lot. Yeah. Good little side. So you can steal. There you go.
Yeah,
him.
The baby right there.
Baby backpack.
Baby backpack.
Just randomly on his back.
Just chilling.
I think it woke up one time and actually screams at you, and it goes back to sleep. So it's like,
yep, just
all right, cool.
He just folded up. Look at him. That's his feet, his legs.
Yeah,
he just right there, just folded up. Hold on, here's another one. Let's see. There you go. See, just folded up.
Mm-hmm. He got 4 arms.
Mm-hmm.
See, baby backpack.
That's wild. That's real wild. And it's ugly.
They don't explain why he just has a random baby backpack. He just does. And I think the baby backpack actually has powers too. So it's like an attack he uses with the baby backpack.
Probably, yeah. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the fire guy, dude, that fight, I was too busy looking for red circles on the ground.
Yeah. That blast radius that Z was talking about.
AoEs.
Be like these little 8x8 circles, but it'd be like 10,000 of them on the ground.
Yes. And then you gotta flip and duck and dodge around it.
Baby backpack.
Right. Backpack.
Well, really quickly, I do want to do the Funko Pop news for those Funko Pop collectors. It's just 2 stories. One, FunCon, which is the Funko Pop kind of like convention, is in Everett, Washington this year. They already made some announcements. One of the ones is the exclusive pops that will be released during this convention, which you can only get on Funko.com. They have Demon Slayer, Muchiro Takedo. They are bringing back the scented pops. So this one is going to be Lemon Head. So you can get a Lemon Head scented pop. If you want your place to smell good. I'm going to save this one for last because I'm actually show you what this one looks like. But they have the Harry Potter Diagon Alley Deluxe Ollivanders pop. Blacklight Yogi Bear soda. The She-Hulk soda. Yeah, hold on, let me show you.
The Yogi Bear soda?
Man, Yogi Bear used to be the hey boo boo.
Right, hey boo boo.
Picnic basket.
So it comes with the soda too?
Yeah, the pop actually is in the soda, and you just open it.
Oh, instead of the box. Okay, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. So you get those. They also have the She-Hulk version, which these are the Chases ones. These are like kind of rare.
Okay. Yeah, the Chase is like the rare variation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the She-Hulk one is metallic, so you can get that one if you find it. They have Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, that's dope.
The Voodoo
and
Child.
They have Iron Giant.
I like that. It's a 2-liter joint.
Yeah. So you can get those. This is the scented lemon head pop.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon head looking.
Right, lemon head ass. Right.
Demon Slayer.
Metro Taquito. So you can get those. But the biggest one that I definitely got to fight to get is going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Mighty Morphin Power Ranger crossover of Shredder as the Green Ranger.
Look at that.
Oh wow.
So I definitely gotta get that one.
That looks hard. I like that.
So this one's going to be a limited edition. You can only get it on Funko.com during the convention. So
you gonna
find out when it is. Yeah, because that thing will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that is up, Amazon exclusive Star Wars Power of the Galaxy series is adding Princess Leia to the fold. So, the Power of the Galaxy is the inspirational. I'm trying to think of the words to kind of use it. It's the line of like powerful women of the Star Wars galaxy. So they have Padme already. They have Jyn Erso from Rogue One, and then they have Sabine Wren, which is the Mandalorian. So, I don't think Rey is part of the series yet. I think she will be added later, but I don't think they got Rey yet.
Okay.
But they just announced Princess Leia, the original. I'll show that one, as you can see.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Right. Yeah.
So she's down there. If you like Padme, you can get Padme in all her glory, and that's what the box is. And it's all Amazon exclusive. So that is Sabine. So if you want that, Jyn Erso, which a lot of people don't know too much of her because this one is based off of the Rogue One movie, and a lot of people haven't seen that one. And then, of course, Princess Leia. So get that. Pre-orders are now live, so go ahead and pick that up. And that's it for Pops this week. So Pinky.
Well, friends, I know we were talking about Overwatch earlier in the podcast, and I even talked about this on my streams with regards to Overwatch and if we can keep our stuff. Is it transferring over? I've been wanting to get like a lot of legendary stuff before Overwatch 2 come out. So I didn't know if they were going to do like an anniversary drop beforehand or, give us just loot out the butt. But we do have some type of answers. So Overwatch will stop selling loot boxes by the end of August. I feel as though they should have did this maybe a month or two ago, stop selling it. Just because, again, Overwatch 2 is like right around the corner. And it just wouldn't make sense to buy something for this game. We don't know if the stuff will transfer over to the new game, right? To me, it just seemed like it is not feasible for the consumer. But, to each their own. So it says here, you won't be able to buy Overwatch loot boxes anymore by the end of this month. Bringing to a close the shooter's lengthy and controversial microtransaction practice. 3 event, Blizzard quietly revealed that loot boxes would, quote unquote, would no longer be available for sale at the end of the event on August 30th. You can still earn the regular loot boxes after the event, that comes to a close, and all the loot boxes will automatically open before the launch of Overwatch 2. So if
Okay.
you
So
yes,
they're just gonna open them on like you
mm-hmm,
don't want to open them. We gonna open
we're
them
gonna
for
open it
you.
for you.
We don't
Yep.
want to hear nothing.
So yep, before the launch of Overwatch 2 to ensure that you get everything you've earned. Okay, so I'm assuming this means that everything will transfer
Yeah,
over to Overwatch 2.
yeah. They're
Okay.
gonna transfer over all the skins and stuff that you get.
Okay.
That's what they're saying. Like, open up your loot boxes now
Mm-hmm.
and get get what you want, and then some of the duplicates you get in
Yeah.
Overwatch, you get
Mm-hmm.
coins for it. So
Oh,
you can use those
nice.
coins to buy like the skin you actually want.
Okay. Now my coins will transfer over to
I
the
don't know
new
about
game,
the
right?
I don't know about the coin part.
So we might have to ball out of
See,
control, huh?
yeah, because right now with the anniversary, everything is open.
Yeah.
So you can go back and not buy, but like with the in-game currency, you
Mm-hmm.
can buy the like skins that you missed out on in previous events.
Yeah.
So like a Halloween skin or something that you really like, you can.
Because it's a couple of them that I want and I need.
Yeah.
So since Overwatch 2 will replace Overwatch 1 this October, Blizzard clearly wants to ensure you don't miss out on any skins or any other cosmetics before the switch. Plus, Overwatch 2 won't have any loot boxes at all since it's adopting a seasonal pass model. Yep. And abolishing the controversial practice altogether. So you won't be able to purchase new loot boxes in Overwatch 2 because they're doing the battle
Apex
pass
model.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So, which is it's okay. You still got to pay for stuff. Like if you want to buy, the season pass, you got to buy coins or earn coins to unlock it. So many countries have taken regulatory action against loot boxes, considering them to be a form of gambling that is especially censored since it's marketed towards the younger generation. So other countries is like, mm-mm.
Yeah,
ain't no baby casino. Oh no. So yeah, they don't. So
because at least on Fortnite, if a kid wants a skin, they just get the skin. They don't have to get a loot box to maybe get the skin that they're looking for. So it's like that RNG.
Yeah.
Will it be cross save? That's a good
question.
I don't know.
That is a good question.
Overwatch 1 is cross save, huh?
Yeah, it should be cross save. So I can't imagine not having cross save on Overwatch 2. I can't imagine it not being.
So you can go on PC and still have the same stuff that you have.
Because I know with Bridge, actually no, let me take that back. Because she has it on PC and on PlayStation, and she has different loot from PlayStation and different loot from
I know,
PC.
Yeah, it makes sense because PlayStation wasn't really doing cross save and
exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know, Bridge.
Yeah, let me see.
I mainly play on PC anyway.
Let me see if does it say cross save for 2? Cosmetics. Okay. No, don't say cross save for 2. But I would want to say that, I mean, I hope they wouldn't pass on that being cross save.
Okay, they said Blizzard has confirmed. This is per gretcon.com. It said Blizzard has confirmed that there will be cross progression for launch on Overwatch 2, meaning players on PS4, PS5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC will be able to keep their progress if they switch between platforms.
Okay, cool. So it is. Okay.
GG Recon.
Yes, thank you.
I'll put the source
in there. Okay.
Right there.
Let's see. But yeah, I think that is a good idea. Thank you, Overwatch, for letting us keep all our stuff because again, the grinders got all those legendary skins and it'd be a
people
shame
that just
for
been playing from launch.
Yep. Yep. That would hurt my little baby heart. Don't do that. Okay, so next on the menu, let's see, Saints Row. Okay, so Saints Row comes out August 23rd, so right around the corner. And the file size for Saints Row, let me see. It is going to be 60.3 gigabytes, and that's for the PS4 version. And the PS5 version is going to be 53.5 gigabytes. So it's not including information on the the PC or the Xbox users. So for right now, it's just for the PS4 and PS5 as far as the file size. Hopefully you have enough room on your on your system. It's not as bad compared to Call of Duty, though, to be quite honest. Call of Duty is ridiculous when it comes to like file storage or just storage period on your console. It's like you
gonna have 120.
Yeah, it's like you have to have external hard drive just to save some space. But yeah, it's 50. Let me go back. 53.5 gigabytes for PS5 version, and the PS4 version is going to be 60.3 gigabytes. And they, like I said, not they don't say anything for PC and Xbox. So, but I can't wait to play Saints Row. I'll be playing Saints Row. I'm a big fan of Saints Row. Me and Green played Saints Row the Third, and I fell in love with Saints Row after that.
Did y'all do the fourth?
No.
Y'all didn't play the fourth one when he was.
I did. Pinky didn't want to play.
Why? Yeah. It was too goofy.
It was because was that the presidential one?
Yeah,
yeah.
And you used the you were in a simulation, so you were like you could like fly. You had super speed, fly across.
Yeah, the aliens came down.
The aliens.
I think
it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like now I wouldn't mind playing it, but then I'm like,
yeah,
I want my Saints Row the Third vibe.
Because Saints Row was goofy, but it was like it was
Mm-hmm.
goofy, but it was like more close to reality too.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing wrestling. You run up and do wrestling moves on people.
Yeah.
Just drop kick somebody in the face.
Right. Bow. Yeah, I appreciated 3 more than I did 4. I appreciated 3 more than I did 4. It's just
well, that's content, Pink. That's something for you to play while we wait for Saints Row.
Saints Row 4 have your Madam President.
Madame President. Yeah. Madame.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna play that this week.
It's I don't know. I don't know. Something like that was just kind of fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna play Saints Row the Third because I did play Saints Row 4 like a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
wasn't there a prequel or a sequel somewhere in between that, right?
It was Get Out of Hell.
There we go.
Get Out of Hell
with Johnny
Gat.
I played all that.
Can you stream that? I've seen people stream Saints Row. Yeah.
Yep.
Saints Row kind of it depends on what platform you're trying to stream it on. I know what Bridge talking about because it's a little like nudity and some other stuff on there.
I think for console they blurred it out.
Yeah, they did.
Now I don't know about the new one though.
Yeah. Now the old one, Saints Row 3rd, I don't know. But this one, I would imagine they would because people will be streaming it.
I think they might have a what do you call it? What's that new mode that they add in the games now?
Streamer mode.
Streamer mode, yeah. But the old ones, I think they blurred out the nudity. The new one now, you can play the game with full nudity on it.
Mm-hmm.
At least from that build a boss thing, the boss factory.
Yeah, it was a modesty mode or whatever they called it. Yeah. Let me tell y'all, speaking of modesty and streamer mode, so I got back into playing Sims 4. And I didn't have streamer mode for my Sims. So I was creating a character. It happened to me twice. So the first time Was it Johnson? Yeah, I think Johnson was exposed. Yeah, both times Johnsons were exposed. Yeah. I panicked.
Johnson was exposed.
Mm-hmm. Johnson's was exposed.
She did it on purpose.
She probably did.
On Facebook too. I just knew I was gonna get put out. But no, I switched them around so fast, so you just seen his cheeks. I was like, well, Booties is susceptible, just not Johnson's.
All that wicked whims.
I mean, they weren't wicked women. I was just creating my characters. I wasn't wicked women yet.
Skater XL would never.
Can you imagine somebody skating with Johnson out, making flips and stuff? That's wild.
Oh, they've done it. You never seen Jackass?
You right. Touche. Mm-hmm.
It happens. It happens.
You're right. Yeah, they smashed their balls. Speaking of balls. All right, there you go.
Didi had me hilarious.
Balls.
Man. All right. Any more news?
I know it was the squirrel with a gun.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me talk about this one real quick.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a squirrel? Now, have you ever wondered what it's like to be a squirrel with a gun?
This is hilarious.
It's a game?
Yeah. Hold on, let me put the link in there.
Rocky said he had enough of Bullwinkle's bullshit.
Let me share my screen so y'all can see it too, because share screen. I want y'all to see this. This is my squirrel from the backyard, when we chopped all the trees down back there. He's like, you messed up my home. But yes, it is a bizarre new game. Squirrel with a gun goes viral. It's a new indie game featuring a squirrel that is able to hold a gun and terrorize humans. Goes viral with a video showing a robbery. It's wild. It's
I'm gonna get it.
Video games having long featured animals as main playable characters, with a recent example cat-focused game Stray. But an upcoming game releasing on Steam, literally featuring a squirrel with a gun that is able to commit crimes and terrorize humans, is especially turning heads. Y'all playing it?
It'll be on Prime Gaming.
You're right. You are absolutely right, Ziggy.
Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. All those games? I'm like, bro, what is this?
Right.
Turnip Boy
living a life of crime over there. But yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I'll watch y'all play it.
I'll play it for you.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you play.
So is he
it.
floating? Like, is he?
No, he's running.
I'm guessing he's running and skipping, and they probably caught him midair on his run.
Oh, I was about to say he's just floating in the air, just like.
Well, yeah, that's Bullwinkle for real, or Rocky.
I mean,
just running around.
Squirrel with a gun. It's a good wholesome game, y'all. Good wholesome game.
It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Another great week. Another bunch of news, And now it is time for us to say goodbye to our peoples.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Where did that come from?
Negro friends?
Was that In Living Color? I think it might have been In Living Color.
Probably, yeah.
Living Color.
In Living Color. In Living Color.
Bridge said she has a video of it. Hold on, let me see if I can pop it up there.
Do what you wanna do.
In Living Color.
Yeah, that was my show back in the day.
In Living Color.
So for those that's curious about what it's like, let me put it on. There we go. You get a nice little squirrel.
So, what you gonna do?
Oh!
Yo.
Damn.
Oh,
no. Then stole a cell phone?
He was like, hey,
give me that
what's
iPhone.
Up? He's like, hey, what's up, buddy? Let me get a photo of you.
Oh, is that the new iPhone? Give me that iPhone. Now walk away. Go. I said run.
He really robbed him.
Yes, he did. The way he fell like Cleo and set it off. That's wild.
So be safe out there, y'all. There's squirrels robbing.
Be safe out there, y'all.
Right. Especially if you got an iPhone. Be careful.
Not only you got to worry about other humans, but you got these squirrels out here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, committing crimes against humanity.
Right. Left and right.
All right, y'all. So what are we doing this week, Zig?
What's good, man? I'm kind of on the fence about streaming today. I'm probably gonna be doing some Overwatch. If I do stream, or if I don't stream, I'm still gonna be probably just be playing some Overwatch. There's an event going on. You get a comic book like Tracer skin, and once again, just trying to get the little skins that I can before they get behind a serious paywall. Just trying to get all the different little skins I want. So I'll be on some Overwatch. Other than that, probably midweek we'll be releasing some I'll be launching a few websites finally done. So if y'all interested in that type of thing, stay tuned on Twitter at Ziggy the Beast, right above my head, and see me launch some websites. For those that don't know, outside of streaming, I run a small business where we do virtual assistant for businesses. We build websites, we do social media management, etc., etc. So sometimes I kind of teeter between streaming and everything. But other than that, Overwatch, chilling. Don't forget to go on Prime Gaming and get your free loot boxes on Overwatch.
Oh, let me do that now.
Other than that, I'll be around supporting y'all in y'all chats and everything like that. So appreciate y'all again for the support, and I'm out till next time.
All right. And now walking down the aisle, the pink carpet, as we call it. You're driving down the pink carpet in her Tesla, by the way.
Not the
new Tesla truck. Yeah. All pink. Because, pinky, of course. What is the area that Bridge said you're from?
Grosse Pointe.
Yeah, from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. She's the definition of the gentrification of neighborhoods.
Not the definition.
When she walks into an area, it's just gentrified automatically. Just I bought this neighborhood.
Automatically.
Miss Pinky 313. Who you having dinner with this week? Is it Beyonce, Michelle Obama? Who?
No, I actually declined theirs. I'm gonna have dinner with Romeo, little Romeo. Talk business, We're gonna do the pink sauce the right way.
You know how upset Beyonce got to be for you to decline her invitation for dinner? Little Romeo.
I told her we'll chat about it later. I had to go make some money moves in my money shoes. little razzle dazzle. I told her I'd get back with her. Have my people call her people. No, that's my homegirl. That's my homie. We gonna go to the islands later on.
She about to send Blue to your house to beat you up.
Blue look like she don't take no shit for nobody. I can't wait till she get to a certain age where she be like, you know what? Her and Kim and Kanye daughter. What's her name?
North.
I keep forgetting they got kids.
Yeah, they got a bunch of them. Yeah, Northwest. Yeah, North gonna go off. She already going off on paparazzi. But anywho, but yes, friends. This week, streams. We got streams. We're gonna be doing a couple TikTok streams this week. So make sure you sub to me on TikTok, Miss Pinky 313. Also here on Twitch. Make sure you follow me here on Twitch, Miss Pinky 313. Follow me on YouTube. I've been putting up a lot of new YouTube videos, so check them out. I just put up my unboxing for my new PC. I'll be putting up a video on my entire setup soon, so make sure you sub for that as well. Make sure you sub to me on Facebook Gaming. Just like Ziggy, I'm gonna be grinding out Overwatch so I can get these loot boxes and stuff, so I can have them transfer over to the new game. Our Madden Sims is coming up later on towards the end of the week. We're gonna mimic the preseason game, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. So make sure you follow me, on Twitter, Miss Pinky 313 play _ and Instagram 313 Queen Pinky as well. And I think that's it. That's all I have on my menu this week. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, just in a nutshell, I'll be streaming this week. Boom. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 4 p.m. PT time for you California people. And I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't really have any other plans this week. This week we'll probably be playing a little bit of Apex Legends. I'll be grinding a lot of extreme sports games. So Riders Republic, Skater XL, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and all of that in anticipation for the new skate game, which I still don't know when it's coming out, but I need to get my skill.
They haven't said anything about that?
Nah, it passed the alpha version. Their words, not mine. That's what they called it. So,
3 alphas. The alpha.
Their words, not mine. So I went ahead and signed up to try to play the play testing for it. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
The gamma version, yeah, basically
right.
the gamma version. So we'll see how that works out. And then of course playing some Dying Light 2, probably playing some Rumbleverse somewhere this week. Me and Bridge tested it out for one game, and we got in 5th place. Tag team back in again, Dying Light 2, I'm just gonna wait until Pinky starts streaming so she don't be clipping my downfalls.
Be right there. Boop.
Because if y'all didn't hear, Dying Light 2 is a way better, scarier game than Resident Evil.
Lies.
So, Oh, she does it when she streams too? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I am a multitasker.
I'll wait until she plays Overwatch, and then she'll be too busy. She'll be like...
I'll wait till she real busy. I'm play Overwatch.
I'll just be streaming like, oh, Pinky's playing Overwatch? All right, we're going to be switching over to Dying Light 2 real quick, y'all. So that's pretty much it. Wait until she's cussing out Reinhardt. So that's pretty much it. So until next time, guys, we'll be right here next Sunday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Special shout out to Bath.
Be about the hustle.
Yes. Shout out to Bunny Gang as well.
Gang.
And me personally, shout out to Ubisoft Creator Program. What up? I see y'all. All right. We out, y'all. Peace.
Bye, friends.